Hope that'll be enough. T on, mic close, dice out, character sheet.
Kids, look alive. As we are.
Yes.
Okay.
We are
When you're
live.
ready.
Oh yeah. Let's do this.
Okay. That's what I like to hear. Many things lie beneath the ocean waves. For some, beauty. For others, horrors. But one thing is undisputed. The ocean is a pathway to endless possibility. Future, past, and present. In worlds many near and far, people study it as if it is all there is. Mixtures of horror and art, portraits countless in nature. Everything leads back to the ocean. In real life, our ocean, we have explored under 20% of it. And in Infelia, oh boy, we haven't even scratched the surface. And yet, someone continues to try, cataloging, researching. A brave marine biologist, in her spare time, at least. However, she isn't interested in the wildlife because of their beauties. No, she finds much more interest in the way that they interact with the archonic web. Laying on a table is a crustacean of some kind. A bottom feeder that has been strapped down, cut open, and the blue blood coats her scalpel as she flips it in her fingers, running through a few notes about how this creature seems to almost absorb all of the magic it touches. It's fascinating. If there was a way to weaponize it, or change it, or tamper with it, it would be able to change everything. And yet, due to its very nature, it is almost completely stubborn. And it refuses any adaptation she has tried to coax it into. However, getting up from her work table, she sighs, knowing that she is not the only one who has her eyes on the ocean. Maybe not her ocean, but the ocean nonetheless. And such, pulling out a sending stone, she does something she wished so badly she would not have to do. And she contacts her contact on the other side. Prime, who does she call?
Ooh. My question is, how high up would she go? Who would she be looking
How
for?
high up does she need to go to get? She's looking for anyone who can get her able-bodied people to find something. How high do you need to go to authorize a deployment?
Honestly, probably just middle branch, the people who know how to contact the distribution of guild members. So, be a middle-aged man, kind of gruff voice, a little bit weary as he picks up, mumbles something, pulls out a paper that is audible on the other side. Okay. Name, world location. What do you need done?
District 42, and I need two of your most... Yes, two of your most able-bodied combat-capable people very quickly, because I'm pretty sure someone is trying to steal something from a world that isn't his. A very dangerous something.
Okay.
A storm is brewing, and I fear my more ambitious counterpart does not heed the warnings of the deep.
All I'll need from you then is clarification on just exactly what soon as possible means. Wide variety of definitions, I'm sure you know.
Yes, I can be there in 5 seconds.
I know who you need. And wait, can you just hang up? Is he allowed to do that? Can you just?
He can. She's not gonna appreciate it, but he can. I don't think he really knows who he's talking to. But
No,
yeah, sure,
no,
he can
he
hang up on the
doesn't.
most powerful chronomancer in the land.
Hold, please.
He hangs up. She's standing behind him.
You're not supposed to.
I am the second most powerful being in my world. I need help. I was told if people were meddling in worlds that they were not supposed to come here. I am not to be hung up on.
You can tell he gets very visibly nervous the moment her presence is even remotely there. And there is a sigil burned into the center of the desk on all perching locations around this large circular desk that's kind of built into the wall, like half semicircle. And he pushes back from the chair more towards her direction and stands up carefully and points at a drawer maybe like 2 feet from it.
She looks in this direction.
I'll need to grab a different sending stone to contact them.
Oh, this is not a threat. This is just me saying that I did not appreciate that. I'm going to pull up a chair if you would like. I would like tea. And she reaches to her right, pulls a chair out of a pocket dimension, and sits on it, crossing her arms patiently.
That's not my... How did you get here, is my question, because people are not supposed to be able to get here without a guild link.
Yes, it took me about 200 years to get my hands on one. It was very, very, very annoying.
There's not...
But he told me that so long as I gave it back, it would be okay.
There's not a door here. This is...
No.
That's not...
What part of time do you not seem to understand?
Wait, hang on, Charlie. Time?
Mm-hmm. Yes, time.
What part of time would she have trifled with to do that?
Basically, what she did was, it was nothing too insane. She just kind of walked through the office door after waiting long enough to ask Pierce for his guild link very, very, very politely. And then she just walked into... wait, hold on. When you say there are no doors in this room, do you mean there are literally no doors leading to this room? Or do you mean, like...
She appeared behind him. He's sitting at a desk against a wall.
Yes.
There's no door behind him.
No, there's no door behind him, but you're not going to notice when someone walks through a room faster than time can tick and just waits there patiently for you.
Okay. So she
No,
somehow convinced Pierce to let her borrow his guild link.
We'll get to that in Godbreakers.
Oh, fuck
This
me.
is
Okay.
This is Chekhov's gun, don't worry.
So, she got a guild link properly. The only time fuckery that she attempted was walking through the room.
She didn't technically attempt any time fuckery in this world. The only time fuckery she attempted was waiting 200 years to get a guild link.
You said she walked faster than time itself, though.
Yeah, but that's her speeding up, not her slowing everything else down. Better than to tamper with worlds other than her own. Nah, okay. She's just fucking with herself.
Okay, then she's safe. She's fine.
Dude,
good.
She's careful. She's done this before.
So I have to be very sure. Miss
Prentice is the office cryptid.
Yeah, and speaking of office cryptids, this poor office man is really nervous right about now because there is a non-tiefling member, unregistered, now sitting in a chair that she pulled out of the nothing and waiting for tea. So he's gonna open this drawer, pull out a sending stone, and like fiddle with it, nervously turn his back to her after like motioning to one of the other office members, a shorter girl, pink horns, kind of curved up, and she'll run off to assumedly go get tea. And he will contact Manolo.
Hello, is there anything I can do for you? I'm kind of in the middle of something right now.
We have a job. Important job.
Important
Like,
job. How
be here
important
in
is
5
important?
seconds job.
5 seconds? Okay, hold on. Wick, hold, shirt. We've got the job.
He nods. Yeah, fucking 5 minutes later, not seconds, minutes, because they're extra and have a shit ton of layers. They guild link on through, walking Manolo into this very, very boring office room.
The sweet tiefling who got her tea is being chatted up by Cypher, who's just like very casually sitting cross-legged, tea in her hands. However, she is not wearing ordinary robes. Her robes are extremely extravagant. Parts of them, she has this like purple, black, and green color pattern. She has this very carefully braided back long hair as her glasses rest on her nose. These earrings dangle from her earlobes, and she has metallic nail extensions, almost like claws, as she wraps them against the teacup.
Oh yeah, little pink tiefling girl's really enthralled.
Aren't you the most darling girl I've met here? You got me my favorite tea. I'm so happy to be taken such good care of in this establishment.
Any guests need to be well taken care of. We pride ourselves on the utmost importance of connections, and you look divine. She's a little flustered, kind of like hides her hand in her face.
Yes. You look passable, my dear. Now, I believe they are to be arriving at about 5-4. Right on time. And she stands up, and Wick sees the person who fucking finger of deathed his boyfriend way back when, as she turns around and says, "Greetings."
Oh yeah, no. His base is immediately out, and he is standing in front of Manolo, fully stanced.
Weapons at ease. I am not here to fight.
Not here to fight.
No, that was not me.
Did try to kill him on
apologize.
multiple occasions. Multiple.
I am sure she did. I apologize for her actions. I am not her. Just as your friend is not the girl who burned your world, I am not the girl who... let me see. What did he write? And she pulls out this little file that says Manolo Bludviest. And she flips through it. And she goes... Blasted the... his language always perturbs me. Blasted the ever-loving shit out of Manolo in a high-speed chase. Is that correct?
Wick slowly turns to Manolo.
I mean, I got back up. Yes, you did.
Okay. He won't put the base away, but he will straighten up a little bit. Less of a... Go ahead.
I assume you both hate James as much as I do. Yes.
And Ryan.
Yes.
Fuck
The
him.
very same. How would you feel if I told you I could give you the opportunity to greatly piss him off?
After what happened the last time, I think I would take about anything.
Wonderful to hear. There's something I need. Something he wants. Something I don't want him to have.
Something... This sounds very familiar.
It isn't the box, if you're curious. No, I have no interest in trifling with the Raven Queen's corpse. No. I have a more scientific-based drive. For Zealots, the Triton did manage to house one of the greatest minds of a generation. Too bad he was lost to his own inventions. If you will allow me, I would like to take you all to a time very far from now, in my world. And I need you all to either A, destroy something before James can get his hands on it, or B, steal it for me.
And we can trust that you would be safer in your hands than kept anywhere else.
Do you really expect me to try and destroy the world? No. I can tell you exactly what I intend to use it for.
Such is not important. All that matters is that items of such potency are secured and contained.
Wonderful. You are to disable the facility and deliver the object either to me or to a watery grave. It should be a sphere, glowing blue, freezing cold. Extremely mystically powerful.
Okay. Where do we start?
Wonderful. You start by walking with me out this door and meeting who will be accompanying you. After all, I can't just entrust this to you. I need my favorite little studio head. And she walks to a door, holds up Pierce's guild link, clicks it, and the door, the door changes.
Yeah, with fucking floods of ink and color and black, it just kind of morphs. And what would the preview of the other side look like, Charlie, before they step in?
A writer's room. It looks like there are, I want to say, through the door, everything's almost hazy, blurry. But there look to be 3 figures standing around a table, kind of bickering back and forth about something. No, actually 4. 3 of them on one side, 1 of them on the other. This grating voice manages to almost cut through. It's indescribable. It's like nothing they've ever heard. And no words can be made out, but all they know is it makes them feel uncomfortable.
Oh dear. And yeah, Wick will brace the base at their back, kind of throw their braid over their shoulder, and extend a hand out back to Manolo.
Never thought I'd be working for the witch doctor herself. Well, I never
Never
thought I
thought
would
we'd
be
come
working
back.
with the regicidal maniac himself. Touche.
Wick opens his mouth to say something, closes it promptly.
I mean, she's not entirely wrong.
No, no, she's not.
Both appreciated, but she's not entirely wrong.
It's not like I'm opposed to you being a homicidal maniac.
Good. And not homicidal, regicidal as they walk through. And Lily, this is what
Oh, we got an intro phrase. Okay.
I was going to offer something
Okay, what are you gonna
more.
offer? What are you gonna offer?
Cheesecake is clearly the superior cake.
Oh my gosh.
I think that would be a good bit, although that would be a good bit for later.
They take their
Fair.
sweets really seriously.
Fair.
As
Valid.
what you hear is, I'm just saying these two should kiss already.
Oh
I'm
no.
What part of plot structure are you not getting? We have to wait! It's called slow
It is
burn!
fan fiction, my dear. It is alright. Don't worry about it. We can add a little kiss scene, lead them to some friends with benefits, and oh, Miss Prentice, it is a pleasure to see. Wait, Miss Prentice.
What?
William holds up his dukes like he's about a box. Carl looks at her. What in the nine hells are you doing up here? Down here? Well, I came to retrieve someone. You, Bard.
They look around,
She's
then point at themselves.
She's pointing at Dahlia. Yes, you. I need your assistance.
Alright.
I will owe you a favor.
Do I get a description of the job?
Yes. You are going to steal an artifact from I don't even know what I would call it. A facility in the undersea, thousands of miles, no, not thousands of miles, sorry. Several miles.
I can't breathe underwater.
I can cast water breathing, you will be fine.
Right.
Most of it isn't underwater anyways.
Lovely. Okay, yeah. Hold on. Gotta make one quick call.
We don't have the sending stone.
Okay.
We do not. It's just a Krovos.
Hello. Hi.
Hey, hi. I'll be out for a bit. I'll return. I'll return back. Don't worry.
No. Wick and Manolo see the dead god of time and chaos teleport in front of them, kiss this random human on the forehead, pat her on the head, and just say, "There you go. That should keep you safe."
Oh, thanks, sweetheart.
Of course.
As they just give him a kiss on the cheek.
Are these the two? I've heard so much about. Sadly, you have to tell me every. Sorry.
We can't spoil.
Right. Sorry. I'm so excited.
Bye.
Bye. He vanishes. How's Wick feeling right now?
He's okay. Listen, Wick is a very deadpan character. His very neutral face has twisted into the most 1,000-yard stare Manolo has ever seen. He's having an existential crisis.
Manolo looks the exact same right beside him. Now, all three of you will be going, and you will be given approximately 8 hours of water breathing. I hope you will not need longer. If you will, you must get creative. Good luck. And she taps them all on the shoulder, snaps her fingers, and they are ripped through time and space. It doesn't feel bad. It doesn't feel good. It feels like they're just standing and everything is moving around them. And then they are moving very quickly, but none of the wind rushing by them touches them like they are protected. This woman is extremely practiced in the art of ripping through people through time and space. And then there they stand. Or more, there they hover above an ocean. Nothing for miles and miles around. And I'm going to ask, as they see Cypher walking on water towards them, she says, "Do any of you have anything you need from me before you descend?"
Do we need to know anything?
Not that I know of. I don't know what's down there.
Lovely.
I will tell you
Great.
this. I assure you, everything will end up being all right.
Okay.
assure us that?
Andy.
I can. And I have.
And there we go.
You need not worry. All will be made clear. And there you go. Descending down into the depths as deeper and deeper you swim, light begins to fade, and there is nothing but darkness. You go down. You don't know how long you go down. You keep going down, and then who do you think's leading the way?
I think Wick, if not Dahlia.
Nah,
Not Dahlia? Then yeah,
not Dahlia.
I think Wick would.
Wick, you're leading the way, and you barely have time to stop it from knocking into you when you see something big come into view. It is like a wall directly in front of you. It is black. It is smooth. And you have to stop yourself before you crash straight into it. It seems to stretch deep, deep, deep down.
Smooth all the way through, as far as I can tell.
As far as you can tell, do you want to touch it?
They would. Yeah, I want to touch it.
All right, yeah.
Fingertips first.
Fingertips first, and it feels cold. Very cold. It feels like you are touching scales.
And full palm.
It rumbles for a second, and you then feel the current begins to pick up, dragging you both backwards, not down, but away. I need you all to make strength saving throws.
Okay.
Oh no.
Not
19?
a high DC. 19 passes.
Okay.
Give me a second eye.
Medium star is straight.
No, 12.
12 passes.
Yes.
Yes.
Here, find Manolo. Okay, what is your strength save +2? Frank, you're my sheet right now. Manolo fails as
Do you
everyone
need
but
his
I have a sheet
character
right
sheet?
here.
Okay.
Everyone but Manolo passes. And he's pushed 15 feet back through the water. You watch as the light from his armor is yanked away from you with this rushing current, but he manages to stabilize himself a little back. And then, Wick, you see it. Glowing yellow. As it cracks open in front of you, you see an eye. As big as a watchtower. You see this eye looking at you, and you realize what is standing before you is a kraken.
Oh, you are beautiful. Okay. We have water breathing right now, yes?
Yes, you
Yeah.
do.
Does that give us the ability to also speak without...
No, it doesn't. But
Okay.
you don't need the ability to speak with a kraken. Because krakens have telepathy. As this one looks at you, and you feel something peering through your mind. Make me an intelligence saving throw. Oh.
Okay.
More Theo. No more Theo.
Intelligence saving throw. Welcome back.
Theo!
Welcome back.
Come back.
16.
16. You pass. Do you want to keep it out?
Do I out of my brain?
Yes.
Wick will look back at Manolo first.
Manolo is terrified. He has fought a dragon. He has never seen something like this.
His face is going to soften a little bit, and I think their tail kind of just sways along with the current, and something in the moment that they take while looking at Manolo before looking back to the Kraken. Wick is a very intuitive person. They're a very strong feeler. Are they able to sense something about this Kraken before they decide?
You can make an insight check, but you'd need to swim back to see even more than their eye. This thing is massive. It could probably lay on a town.
Does it need to be visual? Because that's not what they're looking for.
Are you looking for something in its eye? In its eyes and the way it looks at you?
In the eye or the way that it is approaching their mind?
Ooh, that's a good idea, actually. Insight check, yeah.
Okay. That is going to be 26.
Non-hostile. Delicate. Careful not to break you, but it's trying to root deep. It's only able to get the surface level thoughts for now, so tell me, what is Wick thinking? Surface level.
Okay.
Wick has to
This is
thought.
terrifying. Manolo, if you can hear me, if you can feel anything, I want to let it. I don't know why, but I have a feeling. I have a feeling and I want to give this a chance. And they're going to try, with their eyes, to communicate to Manolo. Do you trust me? I'm going to try something.
Manolo nods.
They look at Dahlia.
They give it 2 thumbs up and an encouraging smile.
I fucking love Dahlia. And yeah, Wick will turn around fully and close their eyes and let the Kraken in.
Quite a young one. Hello. Why have you come this deep, child? Are you lost?
Lost, yes. But sent here. Looking for something someone wants to take. Something they shouldn't have. Can you help us?
I am sorry to disappoint you, but I am the guardian of this grave for a reason. In order to pass, you must best me, but not in any form of physical assault, no. You must answer my riddles 3. Each of you.
Oh, the Kraken's in their mind.
Yes.
The Kraken would see as the latest murder board starts to build.
It's cute, that thing that you do. To make sense of your world in a way that you understand. I did it too once. I gave up long ago.
Do you prefer the madness of not knowing?
No. I could just never understand why the people here did what they have done.
Oh. Oh yeah, that one hurts them a little bit. What will it require of us?
You. What is your name?
Wick, Terrace.
What is your quest?
Can I roll insight to see if the Kraken means in life or specifically why they're here?
You can roll insight.
29.
It is leaving it intentionally open-ended for however you want to answer.
How would they answer? Protect my symphony.
Oh,
And you
okay.
can feel their heart tug back to Manolo.
Its gaze flits from you to Manolo. It blinks once. Light is completely swallowed from the entire surroundings, and you are left in pure darkness. And then it opens its eye again, and he's illuminated. Then it looks back to you. What is your favorite color?
They almost burst out laughing. Just a little bit of a smirk catches in their nose.
I love him.
Great.
You may pass. Its gaze flits from you to Dahlia. And Dahlia, you hear in your mind, make a wisdom saving throw, make an intelligence saving throw. I'm drinking tea from the pot spout like a cat, like a fucking cretin.
How dare you?
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
15.
15 fails.
Mm-hmm.
It sifts through your mind like files, careful not to touch anything too damaging. But it stops on a memory. You and Krovos, and it looks at it with anger. Its gaze seems to sharpen on you, and it says,
Oh no.
"Why have you entangled yourself with our grandfather?"
I do want to say love him. There's no rhyme or reason to it. I just do.
He has left them down there for so many years. They are starving, going mad, turning on one another. Only one has made it from the water plane to this one, and he is so angry.
Oh. This lad is seeing through her mind, right?
Mm-hmm.
It would be as he flits through files, paused at the one that just is about them. He hears almost a drawer kind of like creak open and a file just opens. Does he want to look?
Yes. Trying to
She asked.
understand.
She asked this question.
I do.
She has asked Krovos this question because she was concerned. They were his creations and they were living. Why could he have not helped them or find a place for them?
They were too big. Too much. They were too powerful. They were gods of their own world, so I gave them a new one. I created the water plane for them because I thought that they might be able to rule over their own domains. Together. Sure, they're bigger like us, but I mean, we bicker all the time. What odds?
Huh.
I tried. I try to take care of them when I can. Check in, but I can only prepare my creations so much. And I dare not mow the grass, for they may never grow back.
Well, in my time they were certainly something.
In your time, it also sounds like there was a hole in the water plane.
Yeah.
That hasn't happened here.
Ah,
It appears your phoenix did a lot more damage than she realized.
yeah. And we flip back to the present.
I understand. Different perspectives. Different realities. You are very, very far from home.
I am. But
So I ask you, will you answer my riddles and pass with your friend?
yeah. Yes, I will.
Okay. What is your name?
Dahlia Everest.
Do you fear death?
Oh, they pause. Yes, I do. I fear I'm going to be ripped away from the people I love. The person I love. Because of time and something I just can't control.
Will you free me?
How would I?
I know not. I simply
And
ask that if the opportunity arises, I wish to find a place on this ocean bed to finally rest.
I'll see what I can do. I cannot guarantee you one way or another.
No one has.
And
And
I'm
I fear no
sorry
one
for
ever will.
that.
You may pass.
Thank you. And I'm sorry.
Okay. Its gaze finally flips to Manolo. What is your name? Manolo Bludviest. Manolo speaks this aloud. What do you fear most in this world? Letting him down like I let them down. And it actually seems to get a little closer, Wick, as it narrows in on him. And it says, are you satisfied with your actions? Not many have ended a species. You single-handedly made one go extinct. How does that feel? He pauses. Like there is a pit in my stomach that I may never fill. But proud knowing that I protected what I cared for and fought for who I loved. And in thus, you are redeemed. You may move forward. And it leans back. As its colossal body slides upwards, you watch these lights on its sides, bioluminescent, controlled by a mere thought, illuminate the undersea. Large, sprawling seaweed sprouts from the floor as what may be 1,000 feet below you. It perches atop an enormous, what looks like it's a monument. Constructed in this prismatic fashion and shuffling. Rooms like blocks and diamonds back and forth, turning, twisting into patterns. The only thing to remain stagnant is the door. What do you want to do?
First, Wick is gonna make sure Manolo's fucking okay because he spoke aloud. He's not supposed to do that.
He nods
Rah-rah.
shakily. I'm all right.
Is he still talking out loud right now?
Oh, sorry. You guys can talk out loud. You just can't talk to fish.
Oh,
Sorry.
I'm gonna fucking
Fish.
throw you.
My
Okay.
Fish.
I thought you were talking to fish. They were trying to
No. I was like, hey, like, can we, like, if we speak underwater, is our oxygen gonna be like fucked? Is it like a?
Nah.
No.
Pretend it's not real.
Okay, that makes so much more sense. Then yeah, Wick would not be as concerned now, knowing that he's fucking fine. Just damn it.
Miss, is this your first time with water breathing?
They nod, very distressed.
Sorry. You're fine so long as the spell's up.
They point at their mouth, point at Manolo.
Yes, he spoke aloud. That's fine.
They point at theirs again.
You don't like speaking?
He's not a... He speaks through his base, and you can't exactly do that underwater.
Ah.
It looks like there might be a... I think there's some magic shit going on with that tomb under there.
Yeah.
We might be able
Let's...
to actually breathe air.
I mean, yeah. Let's go do that. But if you guys know Thieves' Cant, I do know that, so...
They shake their head. They pointed their mouths again, like twice.
Okay, never mind then. Alright, come on. Let's, get going.
They'll follow.
Manolo, really quickly, he pulls Wick into this, like... Not desperate, but... fast hug. To ground himself, to stay sane for a moment.
To ground Manolo?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. From behind or from the front?
From the side, grabbing his arm, dragging him into a hug.
Wick will bring one hand to the side of his face, like by his ear and stuff, and just kind of hold him tenderly for a moment until he needs to let go.
And then you both swim down. Down into the ocean depths as you see these smooth, black stone walls greeting you. Blue torches springing to life in front of the door, and all that you can see is an entrance.
Open or closed?
Open.
In they'd
The
swim.
doors seem to almost slide open for your presence.
Ugh! Okay, yeah. Wick doesn't have time to be suspicious. Not anymore. Not with places as much. People.
I have a map for this.
I see that.
And I...
As you all enter this place. Do any of you speak Primordial?
No.
These runes on the wall in a language you cannot read seem to almost shift and flicker and glow blue. They're on your left and right, and in front of you, you see this hall that stretches forward with these various suits of ornate armor, seemingly carved in stone, standing at maybe 7 feet tall, all wielding glaives and shields, standing at attention. As you walk through these, you swim through these doors, and you fall to the ground as you feel water break the second you pass the threshold of the doorway, and you are breathing air once more.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're breathing. Oh, they're breathing desperately. Doesn't matter that they could breathe before they miss oxygen.
Okay, that was weird. That was bad.
Yeah. You know what? Hold on. There was like a little sign out there, right? In here,
The,
out there.
the words are on the walls, on
Ah,
the
okay.
roof, near the roof of the wall, just below it, stretching on the hallway. Long.
Anybody can understand this? Anybody?
Not a clue.
Nothing at all.
They pull out like these cheap, shitty glasses, put them on their face, and cast comprehend languages.
Actually, yeah, you cast comprehend languages.
Okay, let's see here.
It says,
Mhm.
"Hello, new friends. It's been so long since I've had people to play with. Hi."
Oh.
Step forward to the console.
Mm.
And in front of you, there is a handprint by these 2 sets of stone, like this stone wall with a slit in it that looks like it might open up to become a door.
All right, console. And Dahlia, with no fucking explanation, and just fully flat, flaps
And
the console.
flat on the console. You're gonna take 2 piercing damage as you all watch through her hand, completely through the back of it. This harpoon-like metal spike juts out, and these you know how an arrow spreads out so you can't pull it out easy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly like that. Clamps her hand to the little handprint, and you feel like something is sucking at your blood as it juts a little further out. This time, the claws retract, and it goes right back through the hole it made.
Oh.
That's over time.
And the runes on the roof begin to glow red as they shift and shudder from primordial to common. And they say, "Sorry about that. I had to actually learn how to speak your language. It's been so long since I've had friends. Hello."
How? Did we get a name?
You say hi, and they kind of shift and they go, "Hello, I am Installation 04357, Research Lab Theta. It's a pleasure to meet you all. Welcome to the Leviathan's grave. Are you tourists?"
Yep. Well,
No.
a little bit on a job, but tourist nonetheless.
My job? What's your rank? It's been a while since I've had personnel down here to do maintenance.
But
Technically, I'm a historian.
A
But-
historian. Wow, it really has been some time. And now you hear the voice echoing down the halls. It's high-pitched. Hard to describe.
It doesn't sound like a voice that I'm too uncomfortably
No,
familiar with.
it doesn't sound like Anne Ryan's.
No.
Have you ever heard anyone from the Undersea?
This is younger.
Mm-hmm.
Would she?
I don't know. Roll a d20, 15 or higher, yes.
All right. 14.
Mm-mm-mm.
Nuh-uh.
Not so cool.
No one from the
Something-
undersea would have ever been to the surface, right?
Oh, somebody could go to the surface. Very rarely. If anyone would have known anyone from the undersea, it'd be Wick.
Yeah, am I allowed to also roll for that?
Oh, you don't need to. I'll let you just do it. The only reason I don't let Lily just do it is because she mentioned maybe not. Yeah. You recognize this as the typical accent of someone from Liquidus, the capital of the undersea.
Are you still alive? Living. Present.
Living's a bit of a strong word, but hello. I am this facility.
Facility. That's... You need to have a soul to... do you?
Does anyone really have a soul anymore?
You're good, man.
If you're not careful, your soul may be rented from your bodies.
Ooh. Oh yeah, they shuffle back to Manolo.
And Manolo is decently protective as the doors slide open. So take your pick. Left, right, or center. Unless you want to split the party. 3 directions, 3 of you.
What would you guys like to do?
This is new territory.
We are on a clock. Do you remember that?
No, you're right.
I mean, it may be 8 hours, but you know, swimming takes time. This takes time. So, yeah.
For distribution of time, it would be smartest if we split up. Though in terms of skill, I would not advise it.
Then let's stay together. Why not?
Right. We'll go around the perimeter and move inwards.
Okay.
And Wick will start heading through the right passageway.
Alright, you go through the right passageway. I got 1, 2, 3 things possibly lined up. I get to do the funny thing with this facility. As you turn to your right, you walk through this door, you feel the walls shifting around you.
Oh no.
And I'm going to go ahead and roll a d4. Let's see what room you end up in.
It's a... It moves! Oh, it changes, it shifts.
Ben?
I
Wick
have
first.
a feeling Manolo is not letting Stranger McGee watch his back. So I think Dahlia is second.
Oh,
Okay.
that's really interesting. Okay, yeah.
There,
There are 2 handprints by this door. One on the left, one on the right.
unless you think Manolo would let Dahlia, Stranger McGee, watch his back.
No. I don't think he would. I think you're right there. It's just that makes this next bit really interesting.
Okay.
So, there's 2 handprints, you say?
2 handprints.
One on the left and one on the right. No discriminate size, no text, just handprints.
Just handprints.
How far away is the corridor? Like, walls around them?
It is just far enough that it's about 10 feet in the width. So you can't quite, like, stretch your arms unless you have a massive wingspan.
Yeah. No, he's not that.
No.
Yeah.
He may be fit and
I had to
lanky,
think,
but
I had to
no,
think,
he's
I had
not.
to think.
He's not that Slender Man.
He's
No,
not.
no. Do you two want to take the blood this time round? If it's anything like the console?
I mean, shit, you took the first ones. Wick, would you like to,
I can do
you and
one.
me?
It would be
I'll do the
smarter
other.
if she just did it again, considering she already has the scar. Perhaps it won't wound her the same, it'll just go right through.
Oh, shit.
Well, fuck it, I guess. Flap.
Yeah, he'll follow suit.
No blood is drawn.
Hmm.
However, a wall juts up from the ground right behind you, and Manolo is cut off from the both of you. As this
No, wait.
and he slams on it, and you hear screaming from the other side, not like in pain, but angry. And the voice echoes through the facility as it says, "Sorry, only two are allowed here, but don't worry, I'll give him something to keep him occupied."
You better keep him
Okay. Sorry about your boyfriend.
Their grip is tight on the bass strings.
Awkward smile.
Hey, Lily, pick odds or evens.
Odds.
Hey, Prime.
Mhm.
Wick, something happens. You're gripping on the bass strings, you're seeing her speak, but sound kind of fades away from you. And you watch as Dahlia, you blink, and there is darkness.
Magical darkness?
No.
Just
You
actual
are blinded.
darkness? Oh, you've got to be shitting me.
You are blind, and Wick is deaf.
Can Wick? Wick has the observant trait. They can read lips.
Wick can read lips, yes, but there is more to sound than lips.
Fuck.
One of you is blind, one of you is deaf. The door opens, and there is this dark, barely lit study in front of you. Bookshelves line your left and right, and a table sits in the middle. This table is wooden, there are scribblings on it, and almost everything in this part of the facility is wooden, contrasting the metal walls. Sorry, not the metal walls, the smooth stone walls.
So, I can't see. Can you just, like, turn me in a direction?
The bass strumming is low and steady and frantic.
Oh, okay. Hey, buddy. Okay, let's try not to have a panic attack here.
It gets worse. It keeps going. You can tell that your lips are moving, but it's
Okay.
he's
Okay,
trying
buddy.
to communicate to you that something's. It stops. He points at his ears. He shakes his head.
She can't see.
She does. Yeah, she doesn't react, and so he's like, "Fuck."
I'm blind.
Can't hear.
Okay. You can feel vibrations, yeah?
Yes.
That is true. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's
Are
see.
you okay with being touched?
Yep, I am.
Then, very hesitantly, he'll string the bass at his back, one hand always at it, and he'll carefully grab one of her wrists and start guiding her towards the closest desk.
The table's in the middle of the room. No passage left or right yet. A little past it into the darkness there is, but it's almost like you can hardly see 20 feet in front of you. And once you get to this table, you see there are scribblings about subjects, about trials. How closely do you read into these?
He doesn't skip over a single word.
Shit, I gotta pull this up.
Sorry.
She can't read.
Triton testing trials number 43. This subject was less than dependable, to say the least. I'm beginning to worry that the Leviathan sacrifices are going to grow unreliable by the day. But this one lived. Maybe he is the key to a new generation of Warforged. Well, only time will tell after all. What's left his body needs to cook. That's 4 through 5 are fine, but that number 6 is showing some containment failures. Running background check on all the protocols. Signed, Leading Director of Project Hail Mary. Cyrus Gilded Heart.
Does the name Cyrus Gilded Heart mean anything to you?
You would have known about the bounty hunter, Orion. But that's about it. No, you wouldn't have. Because you're 200 years... You're young. Right, Lily?
She's young.
Yeah, no. That
But would she know Cyrus? She doesn't know Orion.
Actually, yeah. You would have seen him making a deal with Ryan one day.
Oh.
He was asking for corpses.
Oh, no, I don't. Of course he worked with James. Great. You see? That mouthed Wick. Of course he worked with James. Of fucking course he did. Great.
Then this doesn't bode well at all.
Nope.
It seems they're doing trials.
Fuck me. Can I make a history check to figure out? Okay.
History check and a perception check.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
History is a 20 total. Perception is perception is 28.
What are you asking with this history check?
Fuck. I think any information that I can think that is useful right now. I am looking back on memory after memory, even if it is to deal with James.
Yeah, there's one thing. He traded for those kids. He traded a key.
A key?
A key? You don't know what this key may be too, but he traded a key.
He traded a key for kids.
Mm-hmm. A key for kids.
Oh, you motherfucker! I understand.
No, you don't.
I don't.
Not yet. Not the key. A key.
Not a key, but not the key. Got it.
Not Valia's heart. No.
No. Not what I was thinking, but okay.
Oh, what were you thinking?
Texted the alt.
I'm looking now.
Oh, I remember something.
Quite.
Two middle fingers. Anyhow, Lily knows this. Dahlia, my dumbass, does not.
A key
A key.
for kids.
Key for kids. Why the
Yeah.
Huh.
And then you hear it. Something nudges a bookshelf. You hear this as something crawls over the roof And Wick, you see a bit of fluid drip onto the floor to your left. Only
Not
Dahlia
alone.
hears the splash.
They turn their head into the direction of the splash.
Yeah. He sees her turn, his eyes flit down to the drop and then up to the ceiling.
Nothing's there. You see what look like tracks, something smearing onto the roof, a mix of this green and red paste, what looks like almost aqua flakes that are stuck to it.
Can I make an investigation check, not with my eyes, but with my nose? Can I smell?
You can smell, and you can see as well.
Well, he
You can
can't
taste
see
and touch,
anything
but you
as
can't
of
hear.
presence. That's... You said investigation was okay?
Mm-hmm.
That's only gonna be a 13.
Ooh.
It's harder. Can I give the old passion?
Yeah, I will allow it. That's funny.
What?
Sniff harder. is
Sniff
hilarious.
harder.
Roll with advantage.
That's so
Listen to
fucking
me.
funny. I'm sorry.
Listen to me. Look into my blank eyes. Sniff harder.
I'm really pissed off right now because that got me to a 17.
They're without modifiers.
Wait, what?
With or without modifiers.
With the modifiers.
Okay. I want you to tell me what are you looking to glean from this investigation?
There is mysterious liquid, and some of it just dripped. So that means that it is an active source or it has been accumulating for only a brief amount of time. If he cannot see anything, he is going to smell and see if there is any trace of the organic that trails nearby.
Yeah, okay. You smell a good bit of things. You smell rot. You smell sulfur. You smell... I don't know if you know this smell. It's a very specific, but you smell bloody mucus.
Oh, I know the smell of bloody mucus.
Large amounts of bloody mucus. As you look closer and smell, it seems to almost line the roof, web through the books. Something's made a nest here, and you two just woke it up.
Dahlia. Can you hear anything?
Can I try?
Yeah, you can roll perception or investigation. I'll give you two different answers. Perception gives direction. Investigation gives pattern.
I'm gonna do investigation. Dahlia dice, you can fail me. It's okay. That is
Something is here.
23.
I fucking knew it. Anyways.
I got a 10. But a 23 total.
23.
23.
You can't see it. You can hear it. Scuttling patterns, left, right, forward, back. It's faint, almost imperceptible. You can hear it. And what you hear are 4 legs. Minimum. And something roughly the size of a big dog scuttling around the roof, circling you to its best ability.
trying to jump us?
It's not trying to jump you. It's not the right soundtrack. Hold on. Here we go. It's not trying to jump you. It's trying to find the time to jump you. Maybe whenever one of you aren't looking. Doesn't seem to know you're blind. Not yet.
Alright. Wick. We have limited time. It's trying to jump. It's waiting to jump us, so be on edge.
Always.
We need to get the fuck out of this room, and I don't think moving back is an option. Forward.
There seems to be a passage left, right, and forward.
No,
It seems to be
motherfucker.
on your right.
The creature's on our right?
Mm-hmm. Behind bookshelves, but on your right.
Okay.
Hold on the map. You're right about here.
Mhm.
Oh, please. There we go. You're here. It's back here. There's left, right, and forward.
Can you do me something? A favor.
It does depend here.
Keep your eyes up. We're moving towards it.
Oh yeah, keep my eyes up. I'm blind.
If it hasn't struck yet,
Okay.
there's a reason.
Do you happen to have prestidigitation by any chance?
Does goes and checks that actually. No, I do
I
not.
do.
And what would you propose?
I could, if you point me in the right direction, I could try and make the area slightly colder to make it think, oh shit, this place is flooding. Or perhaps, maintenance. You don't want a library cold. You don't want a library warm, because that's a breeding and, bacteria hazard.
I think we're past that. There's rot everywhere.
Lovely.
Fuck. What's the range from where we're standing at to the roof right now?
About 20 feet.
Why the fuck is it such a tall? Okay.
Sorry, 15 feet.
What is that's a tall fucking room.
Yeah, there are bookshelves. It's a library. They go up. There are ladders on these shelves.
Okay, so from the floor or from like top of our heads?
From the floor. Mm, 15 feet.
You still wouldn't be able to reach. Okay. I'm going to guide you
Okay.
past the cold between us and where it is. If you can hear it.
I'm blind, but I can make it cold. Or, if you want to do something really funny, is there a roof?
There is a roof.
Listen to me and listen to me very, very well. I never expected this to ever happen. Do you understand? And if I do this, I have no more spells. Is it worth it?
Their face goes from blunting between she was mouthing "listen to me," but she can't see shit, so it doesn't matter. They just kind of sigh.
Are you strong?
No, I'm not.
Okay, listen, do you have enhanced ability to make yourself stronger?
No,
Oh,
I don't.
okay, never mind. I was gonna suggest spider climb.
No. Ew. Fuck that. And he's going to grab her wrist and start pulling her forward.
Let me get this straight. You want to go to the right?
Yeah.
It's to the right. And you want to... All right. That's okay.
Nah. Hold on.
um,
Hold on. I was suggesting it. Wait.
You also want to... You also want to cast prestidigitation, yeah?
Yeah.
Mm.
Please.
Oh. Hold.
You cast flavor it.
Okay. I can hear it. Verbal and
Mhm.
somatic. I do not need sight.
Mhm.
I can hear it. 4 legs, a dog-like body, and I'm hoping it's asleep.
Dog-sized.
Dog-sized. I'm hoping it's asleep. I'm hoping it's more animalistic instead of human. And I'm hoping it does what all animals do. Practically every single one when the cold hits and they need to hibernate. They need to sleep. Simple trick in biology. Instead of magic, instead of trying to figure out if it's awake. I'm just trying to change its internal clock into thinking it's spring or summer or fall. I'm just wanting it to think it's winter. And nobody comes around during the winter.
Okay. What does the magic feel like as it leaves your fingers?
I think it feels... I hate this. The way I want to word it is like the changing of a season. Slow, gentle, but it is still coming, and it will always come,
Now,
no
what does it
matter
feel like?
what.
What does it feel like as the magic gets dragged from your fingers?
Gets dragged?
Gets dragged from your fingers into the floor as your magic gets sucked and siphoned away, and you realize you are standing in an anti-magic field.
I think it's concerning.
And you
But it
both
is
turn to the
just
right,
a cantrip.
and you see it.
Shit. I don't say shit. I hear it.
You hear it. You
Fuck.
hear the labored breaths as Viv. Vex,
You know,
I think this is the right one.
I really should have tested magic, but oh well.
Hold on. There's a moment I want. Yeah. You see it. Trigger warning, gore. You see the Triton, or what's left of it, clinging to the roof, bloodied hands dug into the stone as the skin has long since melted away, the body itself compacted, crushed, the skull elongated and twisted, the jaw split down the middle, as in the interior, strings of sinew and flesh as this blue glow puppets it around, and the head cranes to you, Wick. You don't hear the sound that comes out of its mouth as it says, Octa. Feed. And I need you both to roll initiative. However, this does not need to be a combat initiative. You're allowed to run and hide.
Well, he doesn't have a punish, so it's only an 8.
15.
Wick is going to grab Dahlia's wrist as the moment their eyes laid on it, he wants to run, but Dahlia does go first, so whatever she initiates, we go with.
All right. 15.
15. That's the highest?
You tied.
I
What's your
tied.
plus?
My plus for initiative is a +4.
What the
Go
fuck?
first. You go first.
Jeez.
What do you want to do?
She is speedy. She hears, feed?
You hear feed as you hear bones crack and crane, and you feel eyes on you.
Well, there's only one thing to do when a world is fucking against you, and that is run. Fucking run.
You run first. Which pathway are you running down? Left, right, or
She
center?
can't see shit. She wouldn't know the directions.
You
can't
you wouldn't
see.
know the directions. Roll a d4 then.
Dahlia running into bookshelves, trying to figure out what direction is available.
You.
Okay.
I fucking hope this is a direction. Come on, Wick.
You turn down the other way, you run, you crash into a stone wall, and you scramble to the left. Make me a stealth check.
Did it. Did it. Okay. I understand. That will be a 12. Does that fail? There's a very specific reason why I'm asking if it fails.
No. It doesn't.
Okay.
You scramble blind against the stone wall until you trip on something wet and stiff, and you fall to the ground on something sharp, and you kind of scramble to your side next to a bookshelf, and you hold still. As you feel bone beneath your fingertips.
How much bone?
God. It'd be
I'll
fucking
get to
me.
you in a moment, Rick.
Oh, fuck, okay.
It feels like a skull.
Feels like a skull?
On a skeleton. You heard papers that you tripped over, but that's about it. Next up is the creature. Wick. It looks at you, and it reaches out an arm to try and slash at you. Does a 22 hit your armor class?
Yeah.
You take 5 piercing damage as this arm from its back lunges at you almost like a pincer, and it stabs at your shoulder. But as it does so, it rips out of its own back. You hear it scream in pain as the arm fizzles and dissolves and falls to the ground, and it almost skitters away from you.
What the hell's... And this is before? No, wait, Dahlia wouldn't have dragged her with me. Dragged them with her.
Dahlia ran behind. Yeah.
Dahlia ran behind alone, so it is just him and the creature. And that was its action.
That was its action. That's your turn.
It looks like it's in pain.
It looks like it's in a lot of pain, like it's bloodied from attacking you. Its arm was ripped off, and it seems to be dissolving onto the ground.
Wick's eyes are darting back and forth, trying to get a read on what is going on. Miss Prentice did explain what the item is that we're looking for, yes?
Yes,
Yes.
something blue. A
Blue,
sphere,
cold,
immensely
spiritual.
powerful.
Powerful. The glow is blue, correct?
Yes.
And it's not dark enough for me to miss the fact that that is blue.
No, it's bright. It's lighting up the roof, cutting through the magical darkness.
Okay. It is currently on the roof still? Weird fucking question.
Be in melee, but yeah.
Weird fucking question. Can Wick jump up, try to grapple it, like hand against whatever is left of its chest, and like drag it down with a slam?
Yeah, contested strength rolls.
Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam.
Fuck. 9.
That is a 4 minus 2. Yeah, you win.
Come
As
on and slam, and welcome to the jam.
you grab it and you pull down and you watch as you rip its torso in two. And it stops moving.
Wait. Its
Combat's
torso
over.
rips in two.
Yeah.
Horizontally? So its upper half is still on the fucking roof?
Its lower half is on the roof. Its upper half is on your chest as you slam it to the ground. And it stops moving. It looks like
Well,
this
I'm
thing is held together with pins and needles. And yet,
quickly
the
shove it off.
glow is still inside of it.
Okay. Okay. Dahlia!
Hey! Y'all
Oh my
good?
voice! Come here.
Yep. They're gonna grab the papers that they stepped on.
You grab what's left of the papers that you stepped on and you start scrambling through.
Hey!
Can you hear it? I think it stopped moving. I'm like fairly certain.
I'm gonna try and hear
You
anything.
hear a low tone buzzing. Vibrations similar to Wick's bass, but
Oh, I don't.
different,
Oh.
deeper in its chest as you hear coagulation and skin stretching over skin. Wick, you see it happening. The blue seems to almost flare to life as this thing dies, and it's like it's trying to weld it back together. It's coming from its chest.
Here's some papers. I think this thing is coming back. So, yeah. You look
hold
away.
on. He's gonna pick Dahlia up and extend her to the roof. Okay,
It's almost
follow my
like
instruction.
the top is falling off the roof at this point.
Oh
It's
shit.
stuck there by paste alone.
Well, if it's
Wow.
gonna fall down, he's not gonna pick her
Yeah.
up.
Okay. Can you direct me towards the body so I can keep opening it up?
Yes, there's.
Yeah.
Oh,
You read. I'm gonna stab and rip.
it's already dead.
It's coming back. It's.
You don't need to kill. You just need to dissect.
Okay. Fine. I guess. Just like point me in its direction.
And yeah, like he'll by her shoulders, kind of like nudge her around to be. This is so stupid.
We're gonna start with you, Dahlia.
Hey,
As you
you're right.
cut into this thing's chest and you slice down, you can't see it, but you can feel it. Almost like it's being suppressed by the anti-magic field. It's fighting against it. This thing. It's about the size of your palm. Inside of what you feel metal and you feel skin and bone. Then deeper you feel metal. The steel and glass and wiring that you pull out and Wick, you see it. It is this mechanical core to this creature. White, hot, blue ice inside of this, not an orb, but this mechanism that is ripped free. And once it is, all of the skin stops moving. And it's just pulsing in her hand.
Seems to have done the job.
I don't hear metal suddenly moving, do I?
Nope.
I don't hear flesh trying to sew itself together again.
You hear the low bass the thrum, and it gets louder.
Can Wick feel it from where he's at?
Yes, you can. This hum is magical, and it resonates with your base.
You'll instinctively reach back to it, kind of pluck a single chord.
They seem to almost pick up on one another, like harmonics. One seems to activate the other, and it kind of vibrates when you pluck a string in Dahlia's hand.
You wanna? I can hold on to it.
They're not currently looking at her lips, I don't think, because their focus is fully still on the core, and it was on the papers beforehand. So you either have to get their attention, or
Yeah, no, hearing no response from Wick, which is concerning. They're gonna like step forward where they last heard the base being plucked. And kind of like I think it's truly accidentally step on their toes.
ow!
Sorry. Sorry. My bad. Do you want me to hold it? Do you want to hold it? Like, what's the protocol here?
They'll reach out their fingers to touch it, but they won't fully touch it yet. Does it hurt when they get closer?
No, it's cold.
They'll reach out their hand, palm up, underneath for her to put it in his hand.
They feel the palm underneath their hand and they just bop. Orb. For you. What's on those, papers, by the by?
They'll tuck the orb in their scarf carefully, and they'll splay them out and start reading.
Failure. Catastrophic failure. Seems the Leviathan's blood wasn't as docile as we thought. Gods be damned. I was this close to perfecting eternal life. This close. And those fucking politicians always got in my way. Now, I am not leaving until work is done. The naysayers at the academy, my wife, my son, may they all rot in hell. Is all that matters. All that ever will. They'll see that one day. I'm sure of it. Cyrus Gilded-Hard.
And they'll read it out, word for scratchy word. The longer they read, the more painful it gets, but they do.
Oh, well, that's concerning.
I haven't checked. Is there a door on the other side of the bookshelves?
You're gonna have to tell me. You think I can see?
No, but you can hear, can't you?
Yes, I can hear.
Has anything else moved?
They're gonna do a quick little listen. Do a little listen. Do a little listen. What did you say? Which check?
Perception.
Perception. That'll be a 19.
You're a little closer, so you'll hear it now. Yeah. There's a steady dripping coming from the other side of the bookshelf. You're right about here. Steady dripping coming from about there.
There's a bit of a drip noise over as they point like towards the bookshelf. Right about there.
That doesn't bode well.
Nope.
It
Do
doesn't
you think-
sound like it's slowing or altering. So whatever it is, seems to be not alive and stagnant. You may be alone.
Well,
Not the same dripping as before, yes.
correct. Not the same dripping. Consistent. Hopefully not alive.
And come on. And he'll grab her wrist again and start guiding her forward towards where the dripping allegedly is, using
As you
her
do so,
cues.
You see the door out. Single handprint. Passageway. And to your right, there is wherever the dripping is. But in front of you, there's a door. Where do you want to go?
Okay, Dahlia.
Mhm.
There's a sure way out.
Okay, but
And there is the
the
dripping.
dripping. The dripping.
Do you want to go investigate the dripping?
I really do want to investigate the dripping. I hate to admit it. I hate to be that guy who gets like caught in a horror movie or nope.
Okay.
Oh, like a terror film,
Hey,
terror
listen.
book, a horror book. But I'm a fucking sucker. I'll
Will it
admit.
be foolish? Maybe. But here. And he'll go from like guiding her by in front of her to like having her in front of him with his hands around her shoulders.
Yep.
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 You're going
Yep.
to walk in front and I'll guide you.
Thank you.
Here,
You'll be
okay.
my eyes.
Yes, that gets a little bit of a chuckle from you. Yes. Yes, I will.
And I'll be your ears, and I'll just hold on. I'll like turn around. You'll know when to run if we need to run.
Oh, yes, I will.
Yeah.
Don't get us killed, okay?
That, I'm trying not to, and I appreciate that you put a little bit of trust in me.
He's already moving forward.
Yeah, I know. Drip, drip, drip.
And the dripping stops. The dripping continues. You turn to your right. And Wick, you're the first to see it. It's this vat. Maybe can't be more than 5-6 feet in height. Looks to be filled with, or used to have been filled with this gray fluid that is dripping all over the floor from this pipe that seems to have been burst. It's almost empty at this point, but it's dripping. And there is this skeleton, seeming like they were pinned to a wall by some kind of bone-like spike. No doubt from the creature you felled not too long ago. And they had notes in their hand.
Wick is gonna use Dahlia's hand to reach forward and grab the notes for them.
Yeah. Dahlia's hand. Dahlia, you feel it. The
Oh.
notes are drier than you'd expect. And Wick reads aloud, I'd assume.
Yes.
Subject. 10. Male. Triton was caught too close to the barrier. We managed to apprehend, capture, and this is day 5 of blood infusion. It seems like the body is rejecting the cybernetic enhancements, and the blood is only keeping it together. We don't know how long it'll keep going, but With luck, this will be at least a cautionary tale of what not to do. Dr. Dr. Prentice.
Ooh. Wick can't hear, but their ears will perk up with curiosity the moment that they read that name aloud. And they'll kind of squint closer and read it again. Prentice.
You squint closer and read it again. And I want you to make an Arcana check.
Arcana check. I can do that.
Mhm.
Hey, Charlie, I have a question.
Yeah?
You didn't say so at the beginning of the session, but normally for one-shots you give us an inspiration.
Yeah, okay, everyone has an inspiration.
Sure.
Okay.
Thanks, Scoop.
You're welcome.
That takes me from a 1 to a 15. Oh wait, 17 actually.
You know, ooh, 17, okay. You notice there is magical hidden ink in the script.
Magical hidden ink.
Mm-hmm. I've been trying to discern what the doctor's been up to. I can't seem to catch him off guard yet. There's no way to unhook these kids.
Someone was trying to stop him. Prentice, I think. The Prentice, our Prentice.
Oh.
But that would mean she's hundreds of years old.
Yeah, no, that checks out. I mean, she is a chronomancer, isn't she?
I know she's a chronomancer, but all of this.
Ooh, here's an important one. Near the margins of the paper, Wick would read the words. I hope I can make Nick proud.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, yeah. Damn it, Nick. Of course you would have too. Alright.
Yeah, Dahlia, you've been working with Nicholas Fry for about a week now.
Yeah. Oh, so he's old too. Cool. Cool to know.
You are so nonchalant about all of this.
Well, I mean, it is an adventure, and I have been a hireling, so yeah.
All the people to get
This
stuff.
isn't new for me.
What? Don't let me guess. You're also hundreds of years old. Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
Not in the way that you're thinking. I'm older, technically. I'm technically younger, I guess. It's a whole conundrum. I'm still 25.
They groan. They put the rest of the papers down, but they keep the one with Nick's name and Prentice's name, and they tuck it in their scarf.
I can do my best to explain it to you if you'd like.
It's fine. I don't care enough, and I've had enough of grand realizations. We can save it for the after party.
Okay. Yeah.
And they'll start guiding her towards the door.
All right. You go to the door. There's a handprint. I'd assume you place your hand on it.
I place her hand, the one that already had the needle stuck through it.
Yeah. You
Thanks,
place your hand
man.
on it. There is no needle. It opens, and you see on the other end there's a corridor. The door is already open, and you hear panting.
Dahlia hears panting. What do I see?
No, you both hear panting. As Dahlia, your sight returns, and Wick, so does your hearing.
Oh, thank fuck. Okay. Okay, then yeah, their ears immediately sharpening on the panting.
This is such a funny thing to say. You're very familiar with this panting.
Manolo.
Oh gods. It's
Dude.
It's Manolo.
it's Manolo. Yeah, they're okay. Yeah, they're gonna go rushing for you.
You rush forward and you see, you know those statues I mentioned?
The one with the armor?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's a room with about 12 of them,
Oh!
or at least 12 pedestals.
Mm-hmm.
As
They're
the
all on the-
statues have advanced on him, or at least they had advanced on him. However, they are currently all lying disassembled on the floor. He's cut on his left shoulder, but he's just kind of panting as his hand axes rest at his side, and he just says, "Oh, just on time. I was just cleaning up the mess."
Oh.
Hey.
Hey.
Sight, my beloved.
What happened? You're
Oh, it's
right.
good to hear your voice.
Oh,
And he
good to see
falls
you.
into his arms, holds him tight.
He couldn't hear.
Oh. Okay. Wonderful. You are all doing wonderful.
Oh, damn it, not you again.
Now, I'll give you a choice. I'm liking your performance so much, I might be willing to give you all an express ticket there. However, there is a cost. There's a cost. There's always a cost.
What's the cost?
I get to play with one of my favorite toys.
And that means what exactly?
Well, wouldn't you like to find out?
No, I'd like to know first before we get into it.
That's not how a game master works.
But sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring, you're right, and I will share a game with you.
I'm not enjoying it.
Games have rules. You have to tell.
Ooh, clever girl. Have you heard of the legend of the Royal Incarcerator? Ooh.
Have I?
Go ahead and roll me a history check.
Can I also make a history check? Because Wick has done a lot of reading and investigating on just people and things.
Fuck, you're Wick.
You're Wick and this is Dahlia.
Yeah.
She don't know shit. 10.
I hate to say it.
Mm-hmm.
You would have heard this name in Anne Ryan's room.
Lovely.
And you, Wick,
Mm-hmm.
you would have the same.
That's great.
The most powerful of the Underseas Warforged. Said to be relentless, immortal, and dauntless in the face of immense hardship.
That's great. I love that.
How many?
One.
One. Well,
The one that killed the last group that tried to meddle in my affairs.
How are we supposed to pick someone for this? This could be sending someone to their suicide.
No. It's getting an express trip to where we want to go. They nod their head like an insane person, understanding the fucking rules of this madness, because we love an insane man, and this is nothing but insanity.
Is it worth it?
I mean, fully up to you guys. We could be running into more encounters like this. We could be chasing our tails for quite some time. And we only have so much time on that water-breathing spell, and, well, this could take longer.
How long has it been so far?
About an hour and a half. Maybe
I say
two.
we take our chances. We're
Take our
capable. We can do this without a shortcut. That's not a risk we need to take.
I'll leave the decision up to you two. I am, for all intents and purposes, a hireling for now.
Wick, are you sure?
He's gonna look Manolo over and see. You had said shoulder or leg that was
Shoulder.
slashed. How
Shoulder
bad?
slash. Not bad, but not bad. You notice something about the slash wound. It's encrusted with ice. One nick did a lot more than I think he'd like to admit.
It's above and below.
These things are stronger than I think. Listen, they're cold. All of them, they have these reactors inside of their chests. They're not statues, they're warforged.
That is concerning.
Then what would you rather? Deal with however many of these we run into, figure out what we need to, or take
And
one big risk?
What if I get separated from you again?
You made it back to me.
Yes, but
We'll do it again.
How many?
How many times can you risk that? I don't mean to, add to your troubles, but genuinely.
And what if you get caught on your own this time?
That makes him go quiet.
People have limits. And, well, here's a real question. If one of you go down, are you able to get the other up?
Really?
Fine.
It's a genuine question.
No, we couldn't. Not if it got that bad.
Okay.
Game Master, do we have a guarantee of who would be going to face this?
All of you.
Not just one.
No. All of you. Every single one.
Did we get, a timer?
One would be a massacre.
No, a timer. To warn us? A fun little genuine surprise?
You'll know the room.
Great. This is great. This is fantastic. This is sarcasm. I hate this.
Well, I leave, again, the choice up to you two.
Let's go. We can do it.
Right?
Yes?
Then the fun shall begin soon enough. But first, we have my favorite puzzle. Oh, did you really think I'd skip it? And the room shifts as almost like a perfect straight shot. You are sent to a wide room. And Wick, you walk forward. Ooh, no. Yeah, you walk forward, and you see Dahlia. And then you see Dahlia. And then behind you, you see Dahlia. One on each side of the room, tied to a chair. Each of them sitting in pillars of light. Dahlia, you walk through, see yourself. Twice.
What?
Twice.
What the fuck is going on here?
You know, I'd really like.
Zones of Truth. By Miridian.
Oh, fuck me.
You've got to be shitting me.
Okay. Dahlia, I'm sorry about this.
What?
And he's gonna walk up to one.
What?
And he's gonna
The?
he's gonna take out his base and he's gonna smash one against the skull of the one on the right.
Dude! I'm sorry. Find out the real one is smash the skull.
Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me.
You don't talk to any of them.
Trust me. Bear with me. They're going to bash the skull in of the one on the right.
All right, Lily, roll a d4.
Okay. All right.
I'm roll a d4.
Okay.
I'll text you.
Mhm.
There we go.
2.
We need clown music for this tomfoolery.
I need a second. I almost want to change the puzzle just for that. Because Prime, you know what this puzzle is.
I do. I do.
You know what this puzzle is. So you know you're right. But I want to change the puzzle so bad and make you just beat the
I mean,
shit out of
listen,
Dahlia.
listen, if you want to fuck me over like that, I'll 100% let you without qualm, because I know that 100% put a dent in your entire plan, but it is 100% the thing that Wick would have done. So I'll deal with the consequences as I will.
That's so funny.
It's
That's
so funny.
It's so funny. No, yeah, you raise up your base, you crash it into Dahlia's head, and it turns to mush. Paste.
Okay.
Doesn't look like that's the real one.
Dude, what the fuck?
Hang on.
What is that? My skull! What
Hang
the
on.
fuck?
Bear with me.
Hey, guys, what the fuck just happened?
Bear with you? What the fuck?
They turn to the one on the left.
I think all of them proceed to like panic quite a bit because they know what's coming.
Yeah.
They slowly walk towards it, strumming their
man.
bass.
Hey man, can we like talk about this at all?
Okay. You are going to tell me.
Alright.
Did I, or did I just not, bash the other Dahlia's head in with my base?
What do you want me to say, man? Yes! I think. Hold on. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, what the fuck, man?
How do we get out of here?
You think I know? The Game Master said, what, find the real one? Can you, like, not bludgeon my head?
They look back to the Dahlia that walked in with them.
Dude, please don't.
You've been with me the entire time.
Yeah,
You
That's
walked
true.
in with us.
yes.
Things aren't what they seem here.
Dude,
Manolo,
no,
Yes.
please.
make her bleed.
What the fuck?
Okay, I'm going to cut your palm.
You know what?
Going to...
I can live with that. Don't bludgeon my head.
I won't do that, I promise. And
Okay.
he cuts your palm. And you see gray.
It's gray?
Mm-hmm. Just like the one.
No. Clone.
No, I know. Gray is changeling blood. Dahlia is a changeling, right?
Yeah.
Wick
I
wouldn't know
guess.
this, but
Not this
No.
Dahlia.
not this Dahlia.
Not this Dahlia. But younger Dahlia would know, wouldn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh, the ones on the chair fucking scream in fear and just say, Changeling, no, please! No, 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 please! Please, no!
Dahlia.
No, 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 please, please, no. No, no, no. No, 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 no.
Which of you do I kill?
What? The fucking changeling!
That doesn't answer my question.
It really does. It really just sets it up. It explains it yourself. I mean, buddy, come on!
That Dahlia doesn't know it's a changeling.
Yeah.
It's looking at its hand.
No, 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 no. Buddy, pal.
Okay, so the one that was tied to the
There's
truth
one remaining one in the chair. Yeah.
is the one who was cut.
No.
No.
No, it was our, quote unquote, our Dahlia, Manolo cut.
Mm-hmm.
So that was planned. One who was in the chair is freaking out because she sees the blood on Dahlia's hand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're freaking out, saying it's a changeling. The one that's bleeding gray blood is looking at their palm, not even knowing that they were.
The
Okay,
that's
one
bleeding
moment.
gray blood, and the one that starts to melt.
No, 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 no. Don't want to do. No, I don't.
Okay.
Get me out, please.
They're going to walk over to the Dahlia in the chair, and they're going to kneel down. One knee.
Hey, get me out, please. Please.
What
Hmm.
did he say to you before we left?
Be more specific. My boyfriend?
What did he say to you before we left?
Oh. Lily forgot, but I know it was something along the lines of, like, good luck, be safe.
Is
I
the
think.
one in the chair able to answer it correctly?
Yeah.
Something along the lines of, good luck, be safe. Gave me a kiss on the forehead.
Is the other pillar of truth still active on the other side of the room?
Yeah. Yeah, it is, even if there's no bottom there. And your Dahlia is kind of melting into the floor at this point. All vocal cords have stopped functioning, and there's nothing but a puddle left.
Oh, so she's already.
These
Oh.
changelings were not built to last. Once
Then
they realized
yeah.
what they were
Yeah.
sludge.
Oh, fuck. Then yeah, he's gonna immediately untie their Dahlia.
You untie her.
I'm sorry. I know that was probably very unpleasant.
Let's just get through this. Fucking.
Dahlia,
They
were you
shudder.
struggling against your restraints?
I think when they figured out changeling, because of the initial fight and flight system that they kind of
How hard?
trying to back away. I don't think as hard as they could have, because they knew.
Enough to cause skin irritation?
You know what? Evens or odds?
Odds.
Evens.
Oh,
Evens is
evens.
not skin irritation.
Okay.
Odds is. Evens 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
No skin
get up.
irritation.
You get up, you breathe, you see those imposters on the ground. You feel better.
Looking. Oh, I hate that.
I know. Are
And
you
see
okay
a
to keep
door.
moving?
Yep. Let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. Okay.
Okay. We keep going.
The door in front of you, after this hell room, leads to a wide, maybe. Hold on, I have the diameter. I have the schematics. I have a ruler. There's a 50-foot wide room that is 75 feet long. And what you see, standing in the middle, is this 7-foot tall Warforged. It is large, it is bulky, and it is dripping this isn't the right music. Hold on. Actually, this was perfect. It was dripping this liquid white, cold, steaming ice. It raises its blade. And I need you to all roll initiative against the Royal Incarcerator.
Okay.
Rise.
It
Warily.
has a -1 to initiative.
Thank fuck. Natural 1s and natural 20s don't matter for initiative. That's a 5 total.
You tie with it, meaning you go first, and Manolo goes before everyone. Manolo, Wick, you, the Incarcerator. I think Manolo is going to fully just give you a nod, Wick, and run for it.
Okay.
23 hits it, and 18 does not. That's the stat block that you're not supposed to see. Don't worry about it.
That's the stat block.
That was not the tab I was trying to drag it to. There we go. Yeah, okay. Fuck, I've been wanting to use this sheet for a while. Alright. Let me finish. Yep. You watch as Manolo bolts forward, this hand axe outstretched, as it is thrown from one of these chains. One of them is parried away with this long sword that is drawn from its back, and the other one lodges in its forearm. This grating cut of metal on metal as it kind of makes a small opening for you, Wick. You're up next.
Okay, yeah. Fuck me. I'm gonna run forward as you said for 75 forward?
75. It's about 30 away from you.
30 away. Okay, I'm gonna run 20 feet forward. And I'm going to brace one boot forward, the other back, and shred a few notes and cast Ralathim's Psychic Lance. It's intelligence saving throw, but do I need to also roll to attack?
It is just an intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
However,
Fuck.
what is... It's immobilized? What does it do? What's the condition? Very specifically.
Intelligence must make an intelligence saving throw. On failed, it is damaged and it is incapacitated. On a successful, it is half as much and isn't incapacitated. If the named target was within range of target, it's just that.
It would roll a 13.
Okay.
However, it is going to use one of its legendary resistances. As you
Damn.
watch so you shred this riff and the magic courses towards its head, but it kind of cascades around this force field as it raises the sword blade down, and the magic bends around it.
Fuck.
That being said, you still get to do half damage.
Okay.
I think.
As the magic kind of gets sliced through, but the reverberation still cuts around where it was diverged.
Yeah.
Okay. Then do I just roll less dice or roll the same and then split it in half?
Dice divided by 2.
Alright, you got it. Can someone write down 48 for me right now? Just so I don't lose it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then divided by 2. That doesn't feel correct. Hang on. Parentheses. Divided by 2. 12. 12 damage. Psychic damage, as it sort of slashes through and shoves into the body and up into the mind, coursing in the sound waves.
Oh, fuck, it's psychic damage. Okay.
Oh shit, did that not work?
It has no mind.
Right.
It is damage. As the magic flows around it, and you see it almost warble the metal, but it doesn't look like it cut through.
Okay, understood. He grumbles and looks back at Dahlia.
Dahlia, you're up next.
Okay. Well, they make a finger guns, and I have to make 3 attack rolls because Eldritch Blast. I get 3 of them. Does a 14 hit?
A 14 does not hit.
Okay. Nope. 14 does not hit. Okay. Does a 29 hit?
Yes, a 29 definitely hits.
Uh-huh. And 1d10. Where the fuck is it? There it is. 2 force damage. She just holds out both of her hands, one of them in a finger gun, and just shoots.
Wonderful.
2 of them miss, and one of them grazes him.
It grazes him, and he looks at it for a moment. He just looks back up at you.
2
Is it your
birds.
turn?
Bonus action. I am going to do the funny rogue thing that I'm able to do. Stifle fighting. I can make an insight check against a creature I can see that is incapacitated, contested by a target's deception check. If I succeed, I can use my sneak attack against the target, even if I don't have advantage on the attack roll.
Roll it.
So yeah.
Against deception?
Uh-huh.
Holy shit.
You can
All
try.
right. I will. 25.
32.
Holy shit, let's go! Slay! Slay!
It's good, but it's not Yuko good. It's not Dahlia good.
It's not Dahlia good. As they squint at it, and it understands. And it understands its fighting style just by a look.
It is
And this-
fast. It is agile. It is strong. And Manolo needs to watch out.
That's my turn. Good luck, Manolo!
Oh no. Oh no, Manolo!
And it's gonna use Impale. As it's gonna roll to hit him. Oh hey, this hit is actually okay, that was very close to being bad. Okay. Oh, you're shitting me. Alright. I'll roll the damage and then I'll tell you what happens.
Okay.
Good luck, Schmookums. You're gonna fucking need it.
Alright. So, the first part of the attack deals 30 damage as it stabs through, trying to stab into his chest. It bolts forward faster than you can see, straight past you, Wick, towards Manolo. Blade outstretched, it slams it into his chest, and he uses his hands to kind of catch it a bit. But he needs to roll so high. No way. Yeah, you watch as it pierces through his chest. And he is pinned to the ground with the sword.
Manolo!
Ah.
Get up! Get up, come on!
Okay. The rule shines. He will take 3d6 fire damage at the start of each of his turns. The Royal Incarcerator can only use slam attacks until it summons its sword back as a bonus action, freeing the target. But until then, the target is pinned down. It can use its action to remove the blade, freeing him, or an ally can free him. They must succeed in a strength check.
Fuck.
And then
What else does it do?
is going to grab his head and crash it against the stone beneath it.
Damn.
Oh.
Is he alive?
I don't know yet.
Ah.
Probably.
Your hands off of him!
Huh.
Oh yeah, no, that's not good. That's not good. Oh gosh.
Fuck.
He's alive.
What the fuck?
Okay, I rolled a natural 20.
Ah.
Yeah, you
Ah.
watch as your man is grabbed by the skull and slammed into the ground so hard the stone cracks. Blood oozes from the wound, but he's still breathing and coughing. He is bloodied, and it gets up and it turns around to you all. It cannot make another attack, however, it will move towards you. He's going
Really?
to try and hit it with an opportunity attack.
Darling.
Yeah.
Stream is paused.
Music.
You minimized it, and there was a beep, and the stream paused.
Yes. Shucks.
Uh-oh.
The recording.
Uh-oh. Wait.
The recording, TM.
Uh-oh.
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 Uh-oh. Hello, Clum?
Cooper.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Oh no.
Hello?
Hey. Hey.
Uh-oh.
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 Technical issues.
Technical difficulties. We knew it well. Hey Charlie. Hey Charlie, can you speak Pookie? Because the stream ain't working and we can't hear you. I think at this point it might be a connection issue. Her Wi-Fi might be on the fritz. Uh-oh. Stream failed to start. Okay, Lily, can you still hear me?
I can still hear you.
Okay, and I can still hear you.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you
That's
think
not-
this is a clown issue?
I think, unfortunately, it might be. You might want to restart the Discord that your alt is connected to, Charlie, if you are able to hear us.
Oh.
And also check on your other the PC, I'm assuming, the one your main account is on. Both for connection and if you need to pause or see if it's even intact.
While tech issues are happening, I am gonna go to the bathroom.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll stay here and work on this.
Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah. Recording, if this is still going, welcome. Hello to little Pete. Yeah, we can't hear you. No stream working. Really? Try restarting your alt's Discord and check on the main.
And we're back. Technical issues are saved. Congratulations. Joy upon
Years
joy.
later. Alright. So, what just happened? Manolo
Okay. Yeah.
was stabbed through the chest,
Yes.
into the ground. Had
His skull smashed into the.
slammed into the yeah.
Yeah, you had talked about something about a player needing to manually take an action to remove the lance, or the construct choosing to remove it,
Mhm.
and something else about a mechanic related to that, but I don't.
Oh yeah, he's just gonna take constant fire damage every turn until it's removed.
Oh, fuck! Okay, that's great.
Yeah. And that was the construct's turn because that was the slam attack and the Mick Impale.
And
The real question
He's
is,
alive.
he's alive.
it is Manolo's action.
It is as it he opportunity attack swung at the thing. Even though he was restrained, he did.
Okay.
I failed, so I'll roll again.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Let's
Holy
fucking
shit. Let's
Was
go,
that
Manolo.
That's gonna be 14 damage. That's it.
That's okay. Damage is
As it swings
damage.
into his leg. And the thing just kind of looks down and looks back up. Next up is actually Manolo, who's gonna use his action to try and take the sword out of his chest. I don't think he's gonna do it.
Yeah, wouldn't he need to roll at like disadvantage for that because he's currently the one impaled?
The disadvantage one isn't the problem. It's just how fucking beefy this sword is. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you watch him claw at the sword and the fire kind of just burns at his skin. And he's gonna take
Oh fuck!
My Cooper.
10 fire damage.
No! You okay? Okay, maybe
Sorry, 10
don't.
cold damage.
Maybe
Oh,
don't.
That's gonna happen at the beginning of every turn, no matter what, until it's off.
okay.
That's great.
Wick's turn.
I do have
Yeah.
something else.
Never mind. Manolo, keep going. You got it, buddy. Good luck!
Please don't die here.
Doing my best.
I can't bardic inspiration when it's not my turn, can I?
Correct.
No.
Okay.
No.
Where's Rat?
What he's gonna do? I wonder.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's kind of funny.
Potions? Does he have funny haha potions?
No, but he has Misty Step. So he's
Ah.
gonna, instead of using his action to take it off his chest, he's gonna Misty Step to its side. And then he's going to cast, Oh, what's he gonna cast? Oh, this is kind of wild. He's gonna cast a blur on himself.
Fuck yeah.
What
Fuck yeah,
yeah.
Manolo.
it's gonna look like is he throws his axe out and he kind of teleports to it in this blaze of fire as this ice of the sword falls through him. And this is the most bloody you've ever seen, Manolo. And aside from the time he got Finger of Death, but that's different. That's Cypher.
Yeah. I'm not saying something.
And he begins to almost vibrate, and you can't tell where he is. You know the direction, but not where. It's like he's to his right, and then he's to his left, and then he's in front, and then behind, as he makes it harder for the thing to hit him.
Okay.
And that's his turn. As next up is you, Wick.
Wow, that makes this so much harder. I can't tell where he is.
You can see him, like you can cast a spell if you want to, like go touch him, and yeah.
I didn't want to cast a spell on him, but what I was going to do is I was going to run forward, insert myself between him and the beast, and then cast a spell.
You can do that.
Then Wick is gonna sprint forward, base still employed, and he's going to duck into wherever he assumes Manolo would be, using his best of his intuition to hope and pray that he's gotten between the two, and he's going to cast Shatter just outside of their own range and on the creature. A creature made of inorganic materials such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage, and I need it to make a con save.
With a disadvantage, that's going to be a 4 plus. Hold on.
Mhm.
I don't know what. Oh. What is your con save? What is the save?
I'm not telling you, I need you to tell me.
I rolled a 4 plus 11. That's 15.
It is 15. So that's
saves.
Damn it! No! Okay.
He'll take half.
It's only that's still not that much.
Damn, trust me, damage is damage. It
It's
doesn't
something.
matter how much.
Okay, then it's going to take. Oh, thank fuck. 10 thunder damage as he doesn't just strum, he kind of like tweaks one of the chords by tuning it and slams his ring into the bottom of where the strings are corded at the body of the bass. And the shattering shriek is so loud that it rumbles through the ground and shoots up from underneath the creature.
It takes a step back, even though it's able to resist the first part of it. It kind of vibrates with it. Without having a sword to steady itself, it fully just falters. You watch as the flaming cold brushes away from its body to reveal a mixture of metal and organic components, but it returns, and it stands solid.
I hate this, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this. Dahlia!
Dahlia.
Okay. Yeah. First things first. I really don't like seeing you that hurt. As they snap their fingers. And they're a warlock. This magic isn't theirs. So, healing light I think you said he was bloodied, right?
Yeah.
More than half. Or is that
Mhm.
half?
No, that's more than half. He's well beyond more than half. This man has 142 max HP. He's at 17.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Dude!
So I think, because it is, they're borrowing from time, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I think as they snap, Manolo kind of feels himself for the briefest of moments. I think get younger. A few seconds, a few minutes,
I love
a
that.
few, just a few seconds. Because that's all they can borrow as they spend their full 6 healing light
You
pool.
can only do a maximum of 4 every time you
I
cast it.
I can only do a maximum of 5.
5. Oh,
5.
okay.
Me.
Sorry.
Mm.
Sorry.
L.
5.
It's only a few seconds. But oh my fuck.
How much
No.
health are we getting?
This is an upsetting amount.
Upsettingly good, upsettingly bad.
Bad. I rolled 2 1s, 2 6s, and a 2.
If you want to use your
no.
inspiration, I'll let you reroll all the health.
Is it worth it?
Is it worth it?
I need you to save it. I have a feeling we'll need it.
Yeah.
Alright, so total health gained.
14,
Wonderful.
15, 16?
Ooh, 16. That puts him higher than he should have been. Good.
12. Yeah, 12, 14, 15, 16. Yep. And bonus action, they pull out their little rapier, and that's an action. Never mind. This is going to be an insane ask. But can I make sure there's no other creatures? Bonus action, eye for detail.
Bonus action, active perception check, sure.
Yeah. To spot a hidden creature or object, or to make an investigation check to uncover or decipher clues. I'm trying to make sure nothing else is coming at us, so perception.
Mhm.
13 plus 8, 21!
No, just you and this big thing. However, you do feel a familiar air further behind you. A familiar magic. Further behind, much further behind, and you hear the maze start to shuffle.
Uh-oh.
It's trying to keep someone out.
Well, this is interesting.
What? What could possibly go on right now?
Oh, no. Wait.
It's in Ryan, isn't it?
James. Is someone named James and Ryan here?
Quite perceptive. How did you know?
No, you've got to be kidding me!
No, I can't go back to him.
You won't. You won't. We end this here.
And yeah, that's her turn.
Next up is the thing. And it looks at you, it holds out its left hand, and you watch as the blade flickers, teleports into its hand, and it goes to slash at you, Wick.
Okay, that's great. What does it roll to hit?
I'm gonna figure that out. It's not gonna try and impale you.
Okay. No, it's gonna slash at me.
I'm not gonna make it do that. Okay, yeah, that's too powerful.
Dog? Okay.
No, I'm saying the sheet is too powerful. I'm nerfing the sheet and I'm removing that ability. None of you can take 4d8 fire damage. Does a 19 hit you?
Yeah, it hits me.
Does a 20 hit you? Alright. So it cuts up underneath the base, slashing at your side as you're gonna take Holy shit, I rolled well. 36 total. Wait. 36 total damage, a mixture of cold and slashing. Are you resistant to either of those?
Oh, let's see. Do I have my resistances listed? It does not look like I am, no.
Alright, so the first hit cuts you up your shoulder, and then it brings the sword down further on your like the first one is a shallow gash, and then it kind of steps forward, bringing the blade down to deep, cutting clean through your collarbone. The second hit is going to be 39 damage.
Yeah, he's down.
As
They
it
drop to the floor.
rips the blade from your body and turns to Dahlia. Fuck. Okay. Yeah. Next up is Manolo, who immediately reaches out a hand and casts Cure Wounds. Second level. You're gonna get back. Is that max? Holy shit, that's max.
Wild.
Let's fucking go. Okay. That's 22 HP. Holy. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
As
boy.
you fall into his arms, and he just holds you, and you watch as his fire kind of seeps into your wound, and he kisses your forehead, and you burst with this magic. And he drops you for a second, and he actually, I did put a single potion in his inventory before this.
Mhm.
He's gonna use his haste potion, his speed potion. And
Wild.
he's gonna bonus action to Hunter's Mark. That hits. That hits. Okay. Manolo popping the fuck off.
Let's fucking go!
Let's see. Hold on. How much sneak attack damage does this man get?
Wick, having just fallen nearly unconscious, kissed back to life, and is now watching his boyfriend fucking slay.
Fuck, he gets Colossus Slayer too.
What?
Yeah. It's large.
Colossus Slayer doesn't matter if it's large, it just matters if it's been hit already. So it's 3, then a d8, then 3 more, then
Oh, yes.
Mark.
Oh, yes.
I forget that I accidentally made Manolo busted. Okay.
Yeah, no, Manolo's fucking amazing. I'm so glad he's built the way he is. Horrifying for when he faces shit in my world, but let him be good. Let him be tasty.
Okay.
Let him kill.
I don't think you can do that.
Hmm.
But he's gonna have to do where they go because he's popping off.
24.
I was literally just saying earlier today too that Charlie's fucking builds for characters are insane.
I didn't even. This guy's not even professional. Alright, so he's gonna deal 39 damage, the same damage the boss dealt to you guys.
Let's fucking go!
Okay. That's attack number 1.
Attack number 1! Okay, Manolo.
Let's go.
Manolo Oblivious, I love you. Oh my gosh.
Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
18, 18. Yeah. 26 more damage on his second hit.
Hell yeah.
Alright.
How is Manolo attacking this guy? Because he just dropped Wick, right?
Yeah, he drops Wick, and then he takes the other hand axe from his side, chain, whips it around this thing. As the chain kind of wraps around it, he grabs it on this return, plants the boot on its sternum, puts both of the hand axes at the sides of its neck, and kicks off backwards, ripping at the metal as this thing is struggling against the chains and his strength, and it winds back around, unwinding from the creature into his hand, and he just flips it around his palm, and he goes, Nanzu. And next up is Wick from the dead.
Come up, Buttercup.
Yeah. Shit, okay. That was fucking incredible. Love that. I have a question. Is Bardic Inspiration an action?
Bonus
It's
action.
a bonus.
So can I cast bonus action before casting a spell?
Yes.
Then yeah, he's gonna step forward to Manolo's side, kind of like brush up against his shoulder with a smile, voice gravelly and rough because he just almost fucking died. Okay, that was cool as hell. You, Dahlia? You sure as hell can't die now. And he'll do a singular strum before clashing his ring against the base again and doing a harder shred, and he's going to cast Shatter once more. Please make me a con saving throw, you piece of metal shit.
That I can do. First one's gonna be stupid high. Second. Holy shit. 14 doesn't pass, does it?
No, it does not! Let's fucking go! Okay. Then I get to roll max damage. Actually,
Wait, does it say max damage?
3d8 on a failed, half as much on a successful.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I know there are some things where it's like if it's against a construct, it's just crit damage.
Right. I'm also going to upcast this to 3rd level, and I'm going to do 4d8 instead of 3d8. Because I get to run that up. Okay, so it is going to be... That's a horrible roll. That's a little bit better. And one more. Fuck off. Okay, 16 thunder damage. I love rolling a 1 because it runs into my mouse.
Oh, we can even see it. Okay. 16 thunder damage.
Yeah.
Right. It is officially in the double digits. Congratulations.
Yay!
Next up, Dahlia, what do you want to do?
Question.
Answer.
How does Booming Blade work?
You hit a creature, deal some damage, and if it moves, you deal more damage.
Making my little walk downtown, and rapier. I am going to try and hit this fucker, with my rapier, I guess.
Wonderful. Roll that. Advantage
Yep.
because it's flanked.
Hey. 24 to hit?
24 does hit.
Okay. So does... Sorry, it is me just genuinely not understanding Booming Blade. Do I need to add it before or after? Because I know it takes an
says
action.
You deal a certain number, yeah?
Do.
What is the number of dice directly beside it? Because I know you deal a number of thunder damage as you hit it, and if it moves.
2d8.
So you can cast it and hit at the same time.
Okay. I
Yes.
wasn't sure if it was like apply before you hit. Yeah, no.
Some people rule it as that. I don't. You're fine.
Okay. Thank you.
You're good. You.
It's going to be.
It's
going to be a lot. No, because I also have sneak attack.
No,
Let's fucking go! Get his ass down there.
First things first. Let's deal with the piercing damage. Okay. 8 plus 4 is 12 piercing.
Okay.
2d8 to deal with the booming blade. That's 12 thunder. And now, the funny. Sneak attack. 5d6.
Yes. Yes.
That's 5. Okay. Uh, 18.
So total.
Okay. The total
12,
damage.
12, 18?
12, 12, 18. 42.
Holy shit. Dahlia, pop off.
This blade crashes into this thing's carapace, and it staggers back. Manolo at one side, you in the other. And it's looking very rough.
Bonus action, disengage, and step back.
It just got hit really hard.
Mhm.
It is not happy.
Mhm.
It is not happy with you.
The burst. That's Dahlia's action.
Good luck, Dahlia.
It looks at you.
Mhm.
You watch its chest begin to glow. Glow white.
Oh no.
Make me a dex save.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Dex save.
Dex save.
26.
That passes. Do you have evasion?
I do not have evasion, but I do have uncanny dodge.
You would have taken 63 cold damage.
Huh.
That is halved to 32.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge. 32 divided by 2.
17. No, 16.
16.
16.
Fuck.
As
That's
this
insane.
ray of cold fires from its chest directly past you, and you barely managed to dodge out of the way. Grazes one of your legs.
I'm freaking. Okay.
What did I say about not dying?
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Worry about yourself. It's all good.
Next up, it's gonna be Manolo. Who goes to hit it? That doesn't hit it. That definitely hits it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Plus 7. 34. Fuck, Wick may get the kill. As what happens is he picks out one of the back of its knees, and he fully crashes both of these hand axes against its chest. He's gonna he's gonna the cunning action, disengage. He's also gonna move away, and he says, "All right, follow my lead. Back off."
What? Why?
Because the magic, it'll hate it. It just needs to chase one of us.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Forced movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. Wick, do you consent to being pulled?
Yeah.
Yeah, he moves half his movement with you.
Okay. And we're moving away from him now?
Yeah, you're moving about 15 feet away.
15 feet away. Shit, what's the range on this?
Long enough.
Thrust.
Okay, and it is now his turn?
Indeed, it is your turn.
Okay, then yeah, he will have the range. And one final con saving throw as Wick gets dragged as far as Manolo can take him, he'll dig a boot into the ground, and he's going to upcast Shatter to 5th level.
Damn.
30.
I'm sorry, fucking what?
30.
30.
That's with disadvantage?
I rolled a natural 19 and a natural 20, my man.
Fuck off!
God be damned.
What on earth?
We're trying to tell a story here.
It's fine. No, it's fine. No, go ahead. He'll stay till. That's what. So second, third, fourth, fifth.
Still half damage.
That's no, I know, but that's 3 additional dice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're going to take that. Bum 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 bum. We round up in this household?
We round up in this household.
16 thunder damage.
Fuck.
I know that does not make a kill, but that's okay.
Crashes over it as it staggers. And next up is Dahlia.
Move in. Rapier, booming blade.
Yes.
Hold ahead.
Yes.
Down.
Down.
22.
Ooh, how do you want to do this?
Yeah, no, Dolly is panicking because they heard that James is coming. James is coming. They cannot afford to waste any more time. No. Absolutely the fuck not. They have to get this done, down, and get the fuck away, get out before he comes. And
And you strike. This blade pierces the core of this machine and it falls to its knees, and you just hear, "Well done! Oh, so well done! Well, you'll be able to meet me up ahead. I've always wanted friends."
okay, let's go. And Dolly's gonna push them forward.
Yeah.
They don't care.
No,
They don't. Just go quickly as possible now. Please.
Wick will move along before, sort of jogging forward outside of Dahlia's grasp, falling back to meet at her pace and just kind of pat her shoulder. Good job.
Thanks.
Now let's get this done.
I don't. Just keep going.
We're going.
And you make it into the next room. You see 4 of them. Royal incarcerators standing at attention in corners of this room.
Oh, fuck off.
And they, in front of you, 10 feet wide, 10 feet.
10 feet.
Glowing blue.
10 feet what?
10 feet
10
what?
feet wide, 10 feet. 10 feet tall, 10 feet
Okay.
wide.
Okay.
Glowing blue sphere
Oh, it's a big fucking sphere.
emanating power.
Okay.
Okay.
That's gonna be harder to move than I thought.
I might be able to help with that. The voice
Oh?
sounds a little more muffled this time. And it's in the room behind you, behind the sphere. You did it.
Wait, more muffled even though we're closer?
Yeah. It's not speaking through speakers. Not
Oh,
at least in
oh!
this room. You did it. You ran my maze.
Thank you. Do you mind if we take the warp and leave?
Not at all. It might kill me though.
Oh,
But hey, all
shit.
stories gotta come to an end, right? Do you wanna say hi?
Yeah. Like to?
Yeah. Sure.
You go forward. And you see a room. It's a very clean room. There is a vat with a trident inside.
Oh.
Wow.
They can't be more than 12.
Oh.
Tubes line into their back. They hang motionless. And you see almost like this domed room body.
You're breaking up, clone.
Charlie.
Shit.
You're breaking up,
Are you
clone.
in the moment? Are you?
Hey.
Okay.
Okay.
Almost like the writing on the wall, domed sparkles to life, and it's magical. It's alive. It's heart. How bad?
We didn't catch like half of that.
Dome room.
I know this was like the culmination of the moment too.
This is painful.
This is bad.
Yes.
Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Testing.
Hello, testing, 1, 2, testing.
Okay,
Hello.
so far fine. Do you mind restarting from the start of the room when we saw them hanging from inside the tank?
They're hanging in this ocean. Are
This
you
too.
kidding me right now?
I'm gonna cry. Okay, you might want to leave, pause the recording, come back.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi, Cooper.
Hanging in this tank, motionless. Can you hear me?
Yes.
This
I
tank
can hear you.
motionless.
Make sure that the
Yes.
open on the other account too. Oh, Cooper.
Are you typing out what you're going to say? That way we can see it. Rise. Rise. I'm going to assume that she has gone to ensure the stream is open.
All right. We're good.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hi.
It is hanging. This child is hanging in this tank, motionless. Above you, in this domed room, the lights seem to almost dance about as glyphs form shapes and faces as you see a almost stick figure drawing wave at you.
Oh.
You did it. And beside it, see another vat with Dahlia.
What?
With me?
And Wick, I have a question. Lily, roll the hit.
Huh?
Roll the hit.
Roll to hit?
Mm-hmm.
Me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh no.
With what?
Rapier.
Got it. $24.
Wick, does a 24 hit your armor class?
Yeah, it does.
You don't get sneak attack this time. By all right, you should, but you don't. Yes. What's your rapier damage?
A D8 plus 4. So, 6 piercing.
Charlie,
see
could
your
you also
body.
speak a little bit louder, or closer at least?
You see your body.
Okay.
And your last bit of programming follows through. Before
Pardon?
you turn to sludge, you stab Wick. What used to be a rapier becomes a bone talon as this final changeling hits the floor. Sorry, couldn't really warn you about that. Not allowed to. Part of the rules.
What?
Manolo goes to
Sounds.
lash back, but there's nothing left.
How much damage was that?
8, 6.
Okay.
What'd you roll with?
6.
6.
6. Okay, thank you. That's it.
Trust me, that is just with rapier, not with booming blade, not with
When your
sneak
friend fell
attack.
into, when your friend fell into the bones, that wasn't the only sharp thing they landed in.
Are you going to let them out, please?
I can't do that. You can.
No, get her. No.
You can let her out. There's a handprint on the table. If you press on it, you can control the entire facility. You can do whatever you want. You can let the big guy go. You can let her go. Fun, right?
Big guy.
Outside. The Guardian. Oh, do let him go. He's been so loyal, so vigilant, and so tired.
Wait. Is he even still functioning after that?
Oh, no. The Kraken.
Oh.
Couldn't see, but he's chained to this facility. Dug deep into his fins. Sorry. I didn't make it. Just the program that kept going. The little Triton that could.
Why is it you? What did they do to you?
Hooked those in there into my spine. Then they hooked that one into the base of my skull. And I'm here now. I can't really feel much of what goes on, but I can sense it. It's weird, it's kind of like knowing you're feeling something but not actually feeling it. I've never gotten to explain this to anyone before. It's been so long since I've had friends.
Manolo, how much time do we have left?
4 hours, no clue how long it's going to take on Ryan to get here. Well, not too long. I'm pretty sure you've got 5 minutes. But that should be long enough to get her and you, and then I can do the rest.
I can't just take over, keep the labyrinth moving, keep it occupied, keep him out. Stall.
I'm trying. What do you think I'm doing? He's
No.
very...
Let me. Let me take over. You take a break. We just talk.
You can't do that. You're not that powerful. You have no idea how much concentration it takes to keep this much control.
Can't the three of us do it together? We could do something, keep you company until you're...
Even the last bit of this dying facility can hardly hold that man back. You don't have the time. It's alright. I mean, you can't just take me out.
Can't just take you. We can. And we will. Manolo, get Dahlia out.
The plan. He puts his hand on the handprint. You can? How?
You might not survive. But I am finding a way to get you out of that tank. And I will take your body with us.
Will I get to
One
see
way
the...
or
Will I get to see the surface?
Yes. Yes, I'll take you to see the surface.
Well,
You'll say goodbye to the Kraken. You'll see everything.
Thank you.
Just stick with us, okay?
Yes, of course. Of course, I'll keep him busy. I'm very good at
Perfect.
being annoying.
Oh, yes, you are. No.
And you watch as the glass around Dahlia slides up. Dahlia, you remember all of it. Every one of your doppelgangers, all of their perspectives. They're fading like dreams, but you remember them. Oh boy, do you remember them as you fall into Manolo's arms. He says, I got you.
Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. I don't want to be here when James is. No.
We'll get you out, don't worry.
Get fucking moving.
That's the plan. So long as you all get to the room, I can set it to ascend. The room with the sphere.
Okay. Are we able to move you? And do you still be able to do that?
I can set it to happen on a countdown, so if you really mosey, maybe.
Yep. Okay. Yep. All right.
We can give him 1 minute. Start moving now. And Manolo
Hold on.
takes Manolo's spot in his hand.
Yeah. No. Break the glass. Get the kid out. And book it.
You unhook the cords attached to the kid's body, and you book it. And you get to the room just in time, Dahlia, at the very far end of the corridor. You see his violet eyes staring at you as he kind of tilts his head to the side. And he says, "Now, how are you still alive?"
Oh, fuck off! He's
And
gonna...
you all teleport.
Yeah.
The entire room teleports up, far past everything. You don't see it, but the shackled beast beneath is freed. As it strides away, finding a nice quiet place to sleep. And you all find yourself on a beach. Titan's laughing, coughing, grasping for air, and the big fuck off orb is to your right on the beach. And as the Triton's gasping for air, you watch his life almost leaves his eyes until a fingertip touches his forehead. And Cypher casts heal as she's been standing on this beach waiting for you. And oxygen rushes into this kid's lungs as his eyes go wide and he goes, This is the sun.
Freedom.
I take it you are all successful.
We
Look
got
out
your
forward.
big orb.
Good. Keeps it away from him. And those things out of his grasp. It controls them.
Oh,
Yeah, no. Oh, fuck. Those incarcerators. Oh, they did a number.
speaking of... And Wick's gonna pull out the one cord that he did carry with him and hand it to Cypher.
I think you will be finding much more use of this than I, Fatebreaker.
I don't...
That's... Oh, fuck.
It doesn't mean anything if it's not connected to the heart, is it?
It's a power generator. Might even be able to enhance that base of yours.
Well, if you don't want it, then I won't say no to that.
I can probably make my own with a box of tinfoil. You're good.
No, fuck off.
I assume you all want to go home.
Yep.
They're gonna
Wonderful.
kneel by the kid in the sand, just kind of like,
Where,
you see the
where
sun.
next? Yeah. Where do I go?
Well, you can come with me to a different time, if you'd like.
I was gonna ask if you wanted to come with Manolo and I.
Shit.
Yeah.
Hey, language.
Sorry, heck, I'm older than you.
How old? Nope. I feel we're gonna go around in circles and circles.
I've had enough of the question today,
Is
I think.
James going to find us?
No. And if he does, I'll just banish him to the house.
Okay.
Hurry
Great.
Everest, you are safe with me. I promise you that.
I really, as much as I do trust that, a couple months of being tortured really, does that to you, so,
She places a hand on your cheek and she goes, I know. You're safe now. Now go, be with your husband, be with your own time, be with your boyfriend, your love. Enjoy life. Make fun of janitor boy James.
Oh, I plan to.
Good.
But,
Good.
Good. Great!
Live, laugh, be merry. And she waves her hand. And do you have any last words?
And you too, tell Jess that Krovos does in fact have a bitch. And they disappear.
Wait, please. Splits into a small but very shit-eating grin.
Well, she's never going to live this down.
No, she's not. No, she is not.
Do I go with you too?
Would you like to?
I think so. Yeah. Do you want to give me a name?
It's funny that you say that. I was about to ask if you had one.
Well, every time I tell people my name is 43, they get really confused and say that's not a name, so... I don't know. I think I had one. But that was when I remembered my parents. Oh. No. What's my name?
He's gonna look over at Manolo. Kind of search into the gold of his eyes for a moment, and does Manolo want to make an insight check?
Yeah. Yeah, he does, actually. Let me... Oh, okay.
Can our himbo do it?
This number is bugged.
His number is bugged?
Yes.
What do you mean, bugged?
I mean... Oh, that's why. It should say 13.
Okay.
Oh no, he rolled a 17 plus 13, that's 30.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have a question for you before I
Mm-hmm.
Evens or odds, Charlie?
Odds.
Holy shit. Can I get a change in music to something softer?
Oh, fuck. Hold on, yeah. Let me see if this is the vibe. Not even a little bit. Oh, okay. It's gotta be in here somewhere.
While you were looking for music, Wick puts the bass down in the sand. His ears sort of flick down as he takes a deep breath of the coastal air, listens to the sea foam rolling in. His heart tugs as the rhythm, the melody, the song of this day, of the week that they had had in the casino prior, of everything kind of just crashes over him. And they hold this kid in one arm, almost half cradling them as they sit in the sand next to them, and he smiles at Manolo. And out of his scarf, I know that we had discussed Manolo would be the first, but I think a lot of things don't go as planned, and they're no exception.
They really aren't.
I believe it was daggers that we had decided, or chains?
Daggers. Go on
Daggers.
his changes.
Yeah.
Jewelry in their own right, as much as they are weapons.
Jewelry, weapons, crafted and forged in secret, but all for him. As he pours them out one by one, placing them in the sand between the two of them, and without needing to touch his base, he speaks. His voice isn't cracking, it isn't pained, it's vulnerable. As his eyes speak louder than his words do, but he utters softly as it carries on the breeze to Manolo's ears. I know that we hadn't really planned to do much of anything. I know that for most people, having a family comes after, well, but if you would have me, I would like you, I'd really like you to be the notes in my symphony, Manolo. You write the song of my heart, and I want you to be my husband. And we can help this beautiful, beautiful Triton find their future together. Will you help me give him a name?
I'm beyond words. Oh, okay. Yes, I think that's the first one. Yes, yes. Also, fuck you. I was going to do that. I was making strings for your bass and everything.
Just hold back tears.
He hugs them.
He hugs him back. They hold him so close with their other arms. Try not to cry into his shoulder. I love you, Manolo Blood Fiesta.
I love you too. Wick, so... Do I take your name or do you take mine?
Shit, I didn't think that far.
Yeah. Wanna just not bother with that stuff? Yet, at least.
Yeah. As long as I have you, I don't give a damn.
Okay.
But... And they'll kind of nuzzle against his jaw and then lean back enough to look at the kid and kind of shuffle them closer between the two of them. What do you think?
Is it bad that I want to say Vernon?
What? Why does Lily say yes, it's bad? Am I missing something here?
No, Vernon.
Vermin? Oh, Vernon. Oh.
Vernon.
Yeah, no, I name him Vermin. I think it suits them fine, but what do you think?
Well, Vernon sounds nice.
Little Vernon.
Yeah. I'm older than my dad's.
Oh. Yeah, that gets him a little bit. Are you ready to go home, Vernon?
Yeah. I really am.
We'll bring you to see our son.
Oh,
And
isn't
our
that
stars.
just touching?
And Ryan, fuck off!
Don't worry, I'm not here to ruin the moment. I'm here
They
to
are
congratulate you.
clinging to them so desperately, both of them, and he immediately whips around to see.
Ryan isn't standing prim and proper. Not that usual perfect smile. Well, you two are a long way from home, aren't you? Hi. You may call me James. Pleasure to meet you. I, got wind of someone trying to break into my world, and I was a little bit peeved. But I kept him out. You, I wasn't able to do that with.
What do you mean, him? What do you mean?
I take it I'm not so savory in every world, but I can't control them.
What?
Hi, James and Ryan.
You're different than Ryan, aren't you?
You're not in your world, or even Jess's. No, this is one where things went quite differently from what I hear. Cypher and I have been having tea. I missed her greatly.
And when were you going to tell us this, Cypher?
When you got back, I
Lovely.
thought it would have been obvious that he didn't try and kill you, but I wanted to make the other one feel comforted.
I hate all of this. Every time. Every time. It is just bullshit.
If it makes you feel better, I don't like that you're here either, but I'm not gonna go crazy over it.
Well, we'll very happily be leaving.
Have a good day. If you need, I got snacks. Yes,
Why are
name's
you
Manolo.
here?
Oh, I just wanted to see people off my world. I am its protector, after all.
Okay. It's Protector. That's a
Greatest
change of
adventurer
pace.
in all the lands.
And if you're going to be protecting, make sure you do it right this time. Please.
I have
Villian needs it.
Nah, they don't. Look around. These people don't need a savior.
No. No, they. Oh. You're fucking kidding me. Oh my god.
We gotta love the crash.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
This is fucking crazy.
The cursed.
Well,
This is cursed.
you know why, Lily? You know what happened? You know what happened earlier?
What
You know
happened?
whose name was invoked?
Huh?
You know whose
No.
name was invoked yesterday?
No. No. Why would you invoke his name?
It wasn't me who said it.
Who?
It was fucking, I think, Tower? I think Tower had said it.
Guys.
Oh no, I know. I really hope the recording's still, like, intact. This is, like, the second, third time that this is broken.
Yeah.
So if the recording is still going, hi guys, hi gang.
Hi,
Uh,
Goobers.
hey,
This is
Goobers.
welcome to Tech Issues. My balloons. My
Tech
balloons.
issues with a healthy dose of, fluff and... Oh my gosh, Dragon Song has a kid now.
Dragon Song has a kid. It proposed to and married, and going to be married.
Well, that was
That's gonna
already
be
in the plan. They were going to
that
get
was
married off screen. No one was going to know.
yeah, and now they're married on screen. Boo womp.
They're just going to have a child. They're not going to tell anyone they've been engaged unless asked directly. Or maybe they'll be a
Hey
little bit
man,
confused on the issue.
are they gonna be like, okay, out of everybody that we've introduced you to, who's the one to actually keep their mouth shut? Rowan. No.
Hi, Charlie.
Hi, Cooper.
Nope, still not audible. This is so unfortunate. This is so sad.
Nice tender moment.
Twice now, by the way, twice now.
Tender
Charlie
moments are not
trying to
real.
explain the beautiful fucking room where we see the Triton tech issues. Us
Mhm,
trying to talk about the kid tech issue.
mhm. Boo womp. It can't be real. It's not real.
Vernon. Vernon. Oh, how are they going to split the last name?
They can just choose to like either
Which
have
one
one or the
phonetically
other.
sounds nice?
Yeah. What sounds nicer?
There's Vernon Bloodviest or Vernon Terrace.
I feel like Vernon Terrace.
I think so too. You know what? They could have his nickname or his middle name be themed after Manolo's the Black Dragon of the West. He could like carry on the mantle. Oh, I'm gonna have fun designing this kid if Charlie lets me. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
This is Hal.
Hello. This is hell.
Hi, this is Hal. This is Hal and I'm in it. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Cooper. Make sure you
Hi,
open the stream on the main.
I will. 1 second.
I'm
Thank
so
you.
sorry all of this is happening, Goober. You're doing amazing.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. You tell me when, Charlie.
We good? Dream over.
Okay.
Okay. Let's finish strong.
Yeah. They don't need us to savior.
I assure you, I'm not big McEvil.
It's a change of pace.
Well, I'm pretty sure my wife would kill me.
You have a wife?
Yeah, she's wonderful. Light of my days.
What's her name?
Gabriella.
That's a lovely name.
I agree.
Happy one of you got to be happy. One of you got to be different. Better.
I only wish I could say the same about your... well, her. And he points at Cypher. And she looks away.
Cypher, what does he mean by that?
He doesn't mean anything by that. I mean, if you're gonna lie to them, at least make it convincing. I don't think you need to butt in on my love life, okay? It was a long time ago. It's over.
And I have a question.
I may have an answer.
With so many of you across times, spaces, all of these things that should be impossible but aren't, all of these endings, all of these roots, these different melodies, strays on a tune. Do you think it's possible for ours to make it? My friends.
Everyone has a chance. It is up to you whether or not you will take it.
Make sure no one else makes it into the guild unprompted. They don't like it when that happens.
That is literally just my thing.
Please refrain from doing that again.
They tolerate it enough. I do my best not to.
I hope it stays that way. They just shake their head and look at Manolo and then to Vernon.
Are you ready to go home?
Yes. Yes, I am.
And she waves her hand. And they are sent home.
Sent home to the guild or sent home to their home? Okay. Yeah. Wick will stand. I think she didn't send them to the exact same spot as before, not by the desk with the receptionists and the distributors, but one of the gathering rooms. Tables everywhere, large dome ceiling painted all the way across, pillars stretching at 16 different pinnacles around the radius that arc upwards. And it's empty. Unusually empty for how large of a meeting room this is, but there are doors between each of the pillars, and they pull out their guitar pick and motion towards one of them. Alright, kid. Manolo. We go home.
We go home.
And
as they go home, the camera kind of fades away from them for a moment. It fades away, and we zoom back in on Cypher as she goes back to her lab under the sea, props up the crystal in the corner, the orb in the corner, and sits back down on her desk, looking at a picture frame before going back to work. And in that picture frame are 3 people lying together in a pile of blankets. A man and 2 women. They seem happy, like they're laughing. One of them looks like Cypher, 1 year younger, physically aged. The other one is the man who's currently talking to Dahlia about how, no, kiddo, when I say coffee, I mean espresso. I want all of the caffeine, and don't you dare skimp out on it, okay?
You're going to have a heart attack.
I am built different. I am Nicholas Alexander Fry. I'll be fine.
Me.
And the other one has long black hair, scar across her nose, and is wearing these noble robes. Happy. And she looks at that picture with longing before she looks away and gets back to work. And that is where we end Love at Sea.
oh,
Fuck,
that was so good, dude. Okay.
yeah! Yeah!
AU where Nicholas, Cypher, and Ember have their cute little polycule. Oh, my heart. Okay. Fuck, dude. Okay.